What's up?
Hello. We are going to be going over our 40K list that many of you guys have asked in the videos. We're going to go over stuff like that. Of course, it'll be posted on our YouTube video, our lists exactly, so you can see what's going on. Today, we're going to be practicing. I took third at RT this last weekend with this Custodes army right here, and I'm going to go over here in just a second. And then Nick this is a potential list that he's thinking of taking to Tacoma. I think you're pretty set on it, though,
I'm
depending
pretty
on how
set.
it goes.
There's a little bit of variation. Do we like the Transcendent Catan or the Void Dragon? Couple little things, but other than that, it's pretty dead set on a very specific similarity to this list. It'll be like this.
Perfect.
Maybe a little different.
All right. Well, do you want to go ahead and get us started and run over everything you're bringing today?
Cool. So we're going to start with some characters. We've moved away from the Hexmark. We are running the Lone Operative Canoptic Cloak Technomancer. He's there for healing a vehicle for D3. He has a Sovereign Coronal, so he just has a 6-inch aura of +1 to hit pretty much for the entire army. Very, very useful. Next, we're running something that we were expecting to get FAQ'd, but didn't, because it looks like it's actually supposed to be balanced that way. Transcendent Catan with the 4-up Fionopane. He's very fun. And then we'll go over some of the bricks. We have a Lich Guard brick that has been demoted to just Fight First for characters. So it's got Fight First, it's lost the 5 of Fionopane, it's lost the -1 to wound, it just has Fight First on it now. Necron Warrior brick, very standard, you're going to see it in almost every competitive list. We have, I forget what it is, Orican the Diviner for a 4-up invulnerable army-wide. Or not army-wide, but Necron Warrior-wide. Oh no.
It's okay. Yeah, everything's falling. Okay.
And then because Orican's there, we have 2 Crypto Thralls. They have a 4-up Fionopane, and they also get that 4-up Invulnerable, so they're very durable. They're going to be resurrecting constantly. That's kind of just their thing, is they come back lots. And then an Overlord with a Resurrection Orb and a Void Scythe. Solid melee. He's -1 damage. The Resurrection Orb makes it so you proc reanimations in your opponent's command phase. So it pretty much means if you don't one-shot the unit on your turn,
you're never going to kill it.
You're never going to kill it. Then we're running 9 Heavy Destroyers with the Enigmatic Disintegrators. This is for GSC. That's about it. We run into GSC.
I mean, it kills a lot of other stuff pretty good too.
It kills a lot of other stuff really good, but it's wounding GSC on 2s, rerolling 1s. It's hitting on 2s with exploding 6s. Each one of these kills a 20 man of Neophytes instantly. They're super good into GSC, but they also kill other stuff really good. Yes. There's a lot of shooting. Ghost Arc. This is the once per phase reanimate on the Warriors. It just sits in the backfield. It does actions. It has 20 shots of 401. It's okay. It's good into demons with the auto wounds.
Or GSC.
Or GSC. But it's mostly there to just bring back Warriors. Reanimator. You're going to see this in every Necron list. It's just a 12-inch aura around it of you heal an additional D3 whenever you reanimate. It's amazing. It's mandatory in every list. You'll see 1. Sometimes for redundancy, you're even seeing 2. Just because people are worried, because if you kill it, I mean, it's kind of 4-up Fionopane. So
luckily, it's pretty small.
Yeah,
and you're going to be able to hide it depending on the terrain, but in a lot of terrain you should be able to.
Which is really, and that's actually kind of where the decision is coming. If you're playing on terrain that has a lot of windows, you're worried about knights killing it instantly, you will run 2 and you'll put 1 in reserves, just to make sure you have that buff always active. But you'll always see 1. And then 2 Canoptic Doomstalkers. These are a little bit new. They're kind of worse than the Doomsday Arcs because they're going to hit on 4s base up to 3s with buffs.
Oh yeah, there are no Doomsdays in this list.
Yeah, no Doomsdays, but they are so much cheaper. They are 50 points cheaper than 60 points cheaper than Doomsday Arcs.
Was that to make room for this guy?
It was, yes.
Okay.
It was. We did a little bit of point finagling to still have some anti-tank and anti-elite infantry shooting, but we really wanted the Catan. He has a couple other things that are really important. So I touched on him earlier. He has a 4-up Fionopane, he has a 4-up Invulnerable, and he has all damage. A lot of durability there so far. But then he has another effect. When he advances, he gets to teleport instead of advancing. Anywhere outside of 9, very strong rule, but really the reason it's strong is a set of interactions GW has allowed, which is if a unit can shoot, it may do actions. So because his weapons have the assault keyword, he can teleport and then do an action, even though he advanced.
I was very glad they clarified that, because all the Custodes stuff, I mean, it allows us to do so much.
It does. It's so powerful. It's particularly powerful on him.
Sure, you can't charge, but it still allows you to double dump into someone with a bunch of shooting.
Pretty much, he is a very specific tool. It's I draw behind enemy lines, or investigate sites, or any of those weird action ones that require you being in a specific place. Normally, Necrons are not fast. They don't have Deep Strike. They don't have a lot of these rules that allow you to do those 1 or 2 cards, right? He's in the list just because he pretty much guarantees that you can do that if you draw it like turn 3, 4, and 5 after your opponent's kind of moved a little bit, right? Other than that, he has 8 attacks of 9 -3 d6 damage, exploding 6s.
Pretty good.
It's decent. It's not killing knights because it's strength 9, right?
Yeah.
But if you're like your infantry, like Custodes, it's really strong.
Oh yeah. And then for my list today, this is, like I said, the exact same list I took to an RT this last weekend. It's much less bodies than that, but a lot of durability. I've got a 10 brick of guard, 5 with shields, 5 with spears. I've been seeing not as many shields in a lot of people's bricks, just because of the 1 damage on the swords. But my thought behind it is it'll be useful, I think, to have the swords for clearing out 1 wound models.
Yeah,
If you dual charge something, which I often find myself doing,
for sure.
to tie up a lot of people either, or to potentially, I mean, I killed a lot. I mean, against Eldar, having the swords was super nice. I just cut,
I believe
cut
it.
a bunch of people to pieces.
We've got Custodes, or we got Gene Stealer meta. It's going to be something we encounter. They're everywhere. Everyone's pulling out their Gene Stealer armies. It's easy to play now. It's strong. You may as well have some 1 damage.
Exactly. And then I've got 2 mans of Alaris Custodes, 1 with spears, 1 with axes. Axes are kind of a little iffy of a choice, but being able to reroll into vehicles was super useful, and those 2 guys killed a couple tanks during my games this weekend. Just because you have the axes, yeah, you're hitting a little worse. The spears did great into other stuff too, so like I said, having them both, but for the first time this last weekend, I really utilized bringing them down and then picking them up at the end of my opponent's turn because they were alive, and that was like super amazing. I didn't do that in my game against you. I think you killed them almost immediately, so I didn't get a chance to do it into my game against Nick, but last time. But man, they're pretty freaking good, so that was nice. I'm bringing 1 of the Forge World Calidus tanks. A lot of people are running 2. I still think the 1 is the key because it allows me to keep my big bricks and not have to start sacrificing Custodian guard. And I'm be real with you, if you're playing Custodes and you're not putting this guy in reserves, this may be an unpopular statement, but I think you're doing it wrong. Being able to bring your tanks out of reserves on turn 2, because how often do you have targets on turn 1, really? If you do, you've made a gambit and you're out in the open, and if you don't get turn 1, your tanks are going to die.
You're playing the towering and you're hoping you get turn 1,
exactly.
which is
that's a bad.
sketchy.
Your better option would be to hide what you have as best you can to force the enemy's knights to get into weird positions to shoot you, and then potentially you can get out and do stuff. Because I know the open's going to be having 5-inch terrain, which is going to make that angle for towering a little better, but it's still going to be
rough.
It's still going to be rough. But yeah, so put this guy in reserve so he can pop up anywhere on your board edge turn 2 and just be able to line up a shot wherever he needs it and take care of business. That's pretty nice. I got a 9 brick of wardens, or 9 brick of, not wardens, a guard, all with spears, and that's with my blade champion here. And I'm really utilizing them for the being able to advance and charge once per game, as well as the blade champion's precision, because it allows me to, even if I dual charge unit and I focus all my guard into 1 unit, my blade champion can cut a character out of another unit, which is super nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I've got a 6-man of wardens with my captain, and of course the captain's great because he can give me the fight first for free, or really any stratagem I want, including the -1 damage stratagem on them, which is super nice because on turn 1 you shouldn't have the CP to use that stratagem most likely unless you're going second, and it's like, and if you're going first, being able to use it is super nice.
It is really strong.
Or if your opponent goes first, I mean, because you have the 1 CP. Now you can do that, and you can also do some other stuff. So that's pretty great. Really liked this list this last weekend. It's really weird only running, basically starting the game with 3 units on the board, but allows you to hide it. It makes your opponent, if they go first, get out and kind of deal with you, which is, again, I think very valuable. So yeah, basically I was thinking today what we do is I didn't really realize this, but at the tournament this weekend they used the mission pack that they sent out for the open, and it comes with ideal mission scenarios.
Does it?
We're not going to be flipping cards randomly.
Nice.
So, which I like because it would kind of suck to play like the same 3 missions over and over again.
If you drew unlucky. Or...
Yeah, or just Serbo Skulls is going to be one pretty much every time, it looks like, which is a bummer. But
Well, like thermal skulls.
It's okay for Custodes because you get to push stuff up the board and you're got so much on points, but
God, it's awful for Necrons.
yeah, it's not super good for Necrons. But that's all right. I mean,
So you always have one mission that your army is usually bad at. That's kind of
that's just kind of how it seems to roll sometimes. Let me see. So we'll kind of go ahead and get started here. One thing we are going to do today is we are going to do, well, Nick, do you want to go ahead and pick a mission, one of the mission terrains? Do you want to pull up your phone? And I'll bring some more terrain in, and let's try to set up a Tacoma stylized mission. I'll bring in some more buildings so we can make the L's and stuff like that.
perfect. Let's do something new because I have done number 3. I think every single time.
Yeah, let's do something different.
4 is interesting. I would do 2. Roll this dice.
Roll that dice.
Looks like we're doing 2.
Okay.
Okay. This one's a little weird. Okay. I will work on setting that up.
How many big pieces do we got? We might have enough with these.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to. We'll remeasure this as we put down the objectives to make sure objectives are still holdable for both at an equal rate. I'm just going to kind of place them where I think they should be, and then we'll adjust them once we get in. Those work, and then there'll be one more building that's kind of angled like this. And one more.
Let's kind of make all of our
This.
mission prerogatives here.
Then we have another piece. This piece.
Nice. Our card packs come in tomorrow. They're going to be jacked up, some of them, but I think they'll still be usable.
Yeah, which will be important.
Okay, so let's see what
That.
tournament. Yeah, the tournament companion they released for this. I'm going to say this. So the event was awesome because they had Justin, Christian's new. He just joined the team, but Justin, Christian, Mitchell, and Joel all TOing because they were all playing, but there was 4 TOs and they all really know their rules, and it was super nice.
No, that makes sense.
It was, and they like were able to answer a lot of questions, and this tournament pack is super nice. So okay, so yeah, so they give us a whole mission pool that we're gonna see in Leviathan tournaments.
Very nice. Okay.
So, we did train layout 2,
Okay.
right? That's what we did, train
Yeah.
layout 2.
Layout
Okay,
2.
so let's do.
I kind of just put it in the general area of the layout.
Fine, yeah.
Well, we can adjust it as
We know that it's kind of. Most tournaments are still going to be doing player placed. So if
I
you,
like personally.
yeah, me too. But I figured since this does say GW Tacoma Open Practice, we should probably do it.
I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Okay. So,
I like it because that's our next big tournament we're going to, and it's probably the most important one for the next 3 months at least
until Florida, yeah.
until Florida. So it's
Which I'm very excited for.
me too. Yes.
Okay, so let's see. It is the ritual. Is the mission. So, when setting up the battlefield, remove all objective markers in no man's land except for the one closest to the center. And each player's shooting phase, the player's turn is consecutive from it's not battle shock to the end of the turn. The unit is not eligible to shoot for declared charge.
I've done this mission 3 times in a row.
Let's do something. Me too. I've done this one a lot. It's kind of boring. Go do deploy service goal? Just kidding.
I want to play a new one so bad.
I really liked. Let's do take and hold. It's super simple. I actually think it's going to be played multiple times at the Open because it's the most like 9th edition.
Very nice. That would be nice.
So this is the one where literally you score 5 EP for every objective you control.
Okay. Yeah. Solid.
Super easy. It's even in your zone. It's
It's. On one hand, I actually like practice games with the more annoying, complicated missions because
Yes.
it's annoying for everybody. So if you're better at playing the annoying mission, that's a huge benefit, right? But
mission rules: chosen battlefield. Oh, fun! This is the one where we get to roll off and set up the objective markers wherever we want in no man's land.
Okay, I've never played that
This
one.
is literally the one I played with Mitchell at the top table.
Okay.
So, and then it is sweeping engagement is the deployment, which is maybe this isn't the one I played with Mitchell. No, it's not. Okay, sweeping engage. So that's the angled one. That's totally fine. Which likely means we don't got to do any of that deployment crap.
Very
Woo-hoo!
nice because that one is obnoxious to
Yeah.
set up.
Okay, so these ones. So we'll pull that out.
these are gone. These are our cards. We use those here in a second.
Do I have more dice, by the way, hiding somewhere?
Do you have what?
More dice hiding somewhere?
Probably.
I need so many for this army.
It's Bo.
What's up, Bo?
Hello, Bo.
You ready to watch round 2?
That's right. I know a little more this time. Okay. So, all right. So basically, in this mission, objective markers are not placed as shown in the deployment card drawn. Instead, players roll off to the start and place objective markers, and then alternately set up objective markers one at a time, starting with the winner's roll off. One objective marker must be placed wholly within each deployment zone, and the remaining objective markers must be placed wholly within no man's land, as shown in the deployment card drawn.
Is there still a center objective or no?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, there is. I mean, you just get to put it. We're gonna roll off like attacker defender before we roll off for attacker defender, and we're going to put down. Yeah. So this is a cool one. I do like this one. But,
I'm excited.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, if it's not possible to set an objective marker as described above, it is not placed on the battlefield. But we should be able to get all 5.
I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
Setting the bar. Actually, not awful, but.
A 1.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Classic. All right. So you'll get to put your first. So we both get to put one in our no man's
I
land.
guess let's set up our deployment zones.
Yeah, I think that's
So they're angled like this.
30
inches
other
to-
way. So but ding down. So you're 22 inches up and then down to your corner. Basically, yeah. So let's see. 22 inches up. No, I think I got Mitchell's brother to join the PNW Warlords as well.
That would be nice. The more people, the better.
He's sticking with the Death Guard, but
Death Guard are not as bad as they're the
Bladefish Crawler didn't get touched.
They are the 4th worst army in the game right now, which people were screaming how they were going to be by far the worst army.
Yeah, Admech's much worse.
Admech is substantially worse. And I think I've had that argument 4 or 5 times with people saying there's no way they're worse than Death Guard. But
And
there's
the
a
other
way.
thing too is if you're playing Death Guard, guess what? You have a bunch of Chaos Space Marines. Play them as a bunch of Chosen or something like that. No one's gonna give a crap.
No.
You just got nerdly Chaos Space Marines.
And it's like they have it. The only rule in their army that is questionable is the sticky objectives.
Yeah.
That's for a rule for an army. I don't like that. I also am not a fan of the no movement going away. Like if they get back the ability to ignore movement modifiers, like if they just add that in as an additional rule on their army mechanic, right? And then when their book comes out and they get some different detachments that are actually not bad, I think the army will be great, right?
Let you place them 6 inches away from battlefield edge. That means this is
So the home objective, how far away? What's its?
It's got to be 6 inches away from the battlefield edge, which means there's really only one place it gets to go, which is fine. But basically, mine's gonna be right there.
I'll do a similar thing. Yay! Objective marker. Actually, I want mine. You don't have much shooting, so I want mine like all the way back here.
Yeah, actually, I can do it. Think about it. Okay, so that's how. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna place mine. Sure. Okay. Nice. And since you won the roll off, you get to place anywhere here. I think as long as it's 6 inches away from battlefield edge and more than 9 inches away from another objective marker. So anywhere in the middle.
Oh wow! Look at me placing an objective marker. Oh no! Actually, no. I want to put it.
Bo said a guy went 5-0 last weekend in England with Death Guard.
They did, yeah. No, it's
Beat
solid.
Knights, Eldar, and Gene Stealers.
Yeah, no, there's play with Death Guard. It's not a. People were screaming that it was an auto lose. It's not an auto lose. The only auto lose army in the game right now is Admech.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Considering you have so many.
It's okay. I settled long ago. The second I saw the index, I was like, this army sucks. It's okay. It'll be a shelf army for a while.
Okay, this one's going here. Where's the last one going, Nick?
I wonder where this last one. Look how close everything is to my deployment zone.
Very close.
Okay. Actually, I kind of want it a little closer. in this nice little building here. Wow. Cool. I like this layout.
You get to castle up,
I do.
but it means I also get to come and be castled with you. All right, cool. So that is our chosen battlefield. Take and hold, super easy. Other than that, that's pretty much everything we're doing. We can look at those. Alrighty, so now we roll off for attack or defender. 6.
Oh, you get to be defender. Wow.
Woo!
Now put your model out first so I can react to it.
I know. In this situation, it might. So, what do you think? Do you think it's better to be the attacker in this terrain because your opponent's got to put models first?
Specifically into your army, where you have very few ways to delay drops.
I have no ways
right.
to
You
delay.
did literally nothing because you're
Yeah.
probably deep striking both the Terminator squads on the tank.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So for you, it's you're placing one of your 3 units down first, which for me is huge because I have 3 delay drops.
So I will be attacker. As weird as that feels to say after years of being the defender. So I shall attack. So you made a point first. Consider. Because that's what I was thinking too.
Oh, 100%.
Especially on this on Tacoma terrain or GW terrain, it seems like it's a good idea to be.
Oh, 100%.
Are you even gonna use a gambit? Maybe no, probably not. I don't see the point.
If
so.
you table me, turn 3, I'll consider it. Or turn 2.
Okay, I'll put the gambit cards over here so neither of us shuffle them in because that happened with me and Mitchell. And we were like, "Wow, seems there's a lot of BB." We're like, "Oh wait."
If you find a way to table me really fast, I will consider
All right,
doing so.
go ahead and shuffle your deck, sir.
Monster, I'm gonna do it the way everyone hates.
Yeah, considering those are going for a lot of money on eBay right now. Because no one has them. Because their cards, it's gonna be 2 months before we have reprints of them.
That's funny. I'm not gonna do the second. I'm just gonna do this then, because I don't want to take the 4 cards.
You can cut me when you're ready.
You can go into it. I know for my games, I'm just gonna pretend that gambits aren't a thing.
You're just giving up on CP. I mean, well, not necessarily, but you're just giving up, especially in a game like this. You should never. All
It's a
right.
really risky decision to make in a situation where if you're playing the game at a decent level, unless something insane happens that you just can't predict, you'll never need it, right?
Yeah. Only way I'll do it is if like turn 3, it's looking like the primary game's going out the window. And I got some Art of War player or someone Team US player like breathing down my neck. That'll be the only time I'll take a gambit, and it's just for the chance that potentially I could score 30 points and clutch the game and be like,
There are scenarios.
Yeah, there's
where it is
scenarios for
okay.
it. Yeah,
it's just incredibly specific, and it'll probably be like 1 in 50 games.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. It'll be a very astronomically small number.
Yeah. All right. So yes, declaring transports, deep strikes, and the such. Tank's gonna go in reserves. Both Terminator squads are going up in the sky. Trajans with the 10 brick. Blade Champions with the 9 brick. Captains with the 6 brick.
Cool. Okay, I got my Doomstalker down. I'm not
Okay.
putting anything in reserves.
Nothing.
Nothing in reserves.
Nothing.
Necrons don't actually have inherent deep strike on almost anything. It's the Catan, it's the Ophidians, and it's like a couple more things. They're all incredibly lackluster at their point ratios.
And it's no windows,
Okay.
just because the Tacoma Open is not doing anything.
Yeah, which is beneficial for you and me, kind of. I like it.
It'll be beneficial for both of us against Knights.
Yes.
In this game, it's
Both of
less
us for
beneficial
Knights.
for you.
It's probably a little more beneficial for you here because I have
Yes.
some shooting, but I don't mind it also because the open layouts, like there's just like firing angles everywhere for me, right? Even though you get to hide behind your walls, for me it's really easy to just shoot you to death.
Hide behind my woes.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I have my 10 brick with Trajan down.
Nice. I'm deciding which wall is going to be my character staging post, where all the characters huddle behind to prevent precision from being a thing.
Sure, which I don't have a sniper. But
It's good because you can. It works in melee too,
no.
which is funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? So
if
I
my
can't see it?
characters are not visible to your unit in melee, you don't get to precision them,
Oh,
even for 2 CP. Which is incredibly gotcha, but like.
Hey.
Better to know now than later, I guess.
That's right. That's right. Okay, and you're down with your animator.
I'm gonna put him right here.
Maybe.
There we go. This is obscuring, correct?
Yes. Well, it's true line of sight, not obscuring.
Not
but
obscuring,
I
okay.
don't think I have a way to see that.
Okay.
Because we're going from the top of the.
Okay, cool.
It's like it's like this.
If you think you can see him from an angle where you're not, then I'll probably move him somewhere else. But if you're good with that,
I mean, if I'm able to go maybe like here and draw a line. But
yeah,
then,
I'm expecting that.
Yeah. So. Okay. Then let's do my big brick. Well. No, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do my big brick right here. Okay. And the intent is that there are no pommels or anything sticking out anywhere.
Yeah.
Just because there shouldn't be.
You don't want a bunch of doomsday cannons just blasting you turn one?
Yeah, I mean, if you get like there, sure, and you probably can. But
If I really wanted it, I could.
you could. But yeah,
I don't know how bad
But you
I
have to
want
be putting it all on that side of the board. So okay.
I don't know how bad I want it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay, so that's my drop there.
And which one's the Blade Champion squad? Is it that one or this one?
This was the Blade Champion squad. So they have the advance in charge.
Okay.
We have lots of cultists in stock, Bo. We have so many cultists.
Yes, cultists are good right now.
Take that, everyone that was like, why do you have so many cultists on your wall?
Oh, I know. I got colded by those things in like 5 seconds.
I know.
It was so fast.
Though, speaking of which, really quick, I don't have a dark commune though. Well, actually, yes, I do. I do have a dark commune. What am I saying? Because I'm giving Zeke.
No, I think Bo's playing Death Guard, so he has to use generic cultists.
Ew.
He doesn't get that cool recursive cultist.
Okay, you're there.
Yeah, go start down right there.
Time for the Vardens.
Yes.
Where do I put them though? I think I put them right here. Because if you shoot me, you shoot me.
It's true. It's very true.
And if you shoot me, it's most likely with my damage, so I'm not too stressed. Bing, bing, bing.
I already hope I get turn one.
Go for it. You probably will. Go for it. They survived a lot of shitting.
Now it's just me deploying, right?
Yeah, everything you want. To your heart's desire.
Yay!
This is the best part of every Custodes player's game, where you get to sit and relax while your opponent gets to put out
I know.
his entire army.
It's my favorite part too.
This is where the time clock comes great. Yes, it is. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, I'm not, but it's a good point.
It's what you should be doing, Bailey.
Time clocking. I will. I will. What does he say? It's all good. Thanks. The scout move on the cultist is amazing. They have a scout move? What? I did not know that.
Cultists as a whole got so much better.
Oh, and I just got some Forge Fiends delivered.
Very nice. We like
That will
Forge
be on the
Fiends.
shelves.
Forge
FYI.
Fiends are good now.
Yep. They'll be on the shelves here soon.
Let's see. So we got.
So which one's the? It's this one that's the advance and charge brick.
No.
That one. Oh. Well, I'm not as stressed about turn one advance and charge then.
No.
Be careful of shooting. Actually.
Their job is to gooify the objective with sticky, and then. Oh, I missed out on an Alfred Jones box. That's okay. To gooify the objective with sticky, and then sprint up to catch up with everybody.
Makes sense.
Plus, I don't think that brick alone can kill your squad, so I have to do a charge.
You do.
Oh, they do for Death Guard. Oh.
So only cultists for Death Guard have a pregame move or scout move. Interesting. I wonder why.
That is very strange.
And it's not like Death Guard don't need it, but I'm just, it's kind of weird that they would have it and no one. I mean, because if you think about it, Death Guard need an extra turn to get up the board.
They really
So,
do, yeah.
Though I'm sure Bo's planning on throwing them in hundreds of rhinos and.
All kinds of weird stuff, yeah. No, I'm sure he is as well. Everyone's favorite Necron warrior chaining. And this is the great character staging outpost,
Yes.
where all the characters will lurk
Waiting.
for their time to strike. Trying to decide how much stringing I actually want to do. And I've decided that I'm going to string over the entire board.
Interesting.
Because I think it's funny.
Just gotta have your little end caps. Yeah.
Yep. And then everything works out nice.
How come? Just out of curiosity, it seems like you're gonna make yourself chargeable.
Yes. Right here I'm getting close because I don't mind the Warden Brick connecting. This unit can't feasibly get in combat turn 1. The reason you string too is it lets you reanimate strategically. Like if you kill, let's say you kill 10 warriors, right? Let's say you rush this side and you kill 10 warriors. I can remove this entire line and then just decide I want to be here.
Gotcha.
Right? So what it lets you do is it lets you react to the port state. So like if you bump, like let's say you advance everything this turn right here, right? It means that the second you get in melee with the warriors, I'm gonna go, fine, take your 1 point, I'm going over here, and I'm just gonna reanimate everything over here.
That makes sense.
So it lets you be tactful about where your turn 1, like how you're gonna move your models later, kind of. If that makes sense. Okay. I want them wardens popping their 4-up Fan of Pain this turn.
So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, well, I'm ready
Okay.
for that roll off.
Yes, sir. We don't really need deployment zones. Some of these missions really suck. You have to keep your deployment zones out.
I rolled a
Ooh,
5.
5. And I saw the 6. Sad. 2. All right, you're going first.
Yes, sir. Okay, command phase and
Both
drawing
get a
cards.
CP.
We both go up. Okay, I'm stealing these dice back from Duncan. And they are now my wounded CP dice.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's draw them secondaries. Assassination. Bring it.
Assassination is somewhat doable. But, well, no, it's not.
None of these are
No.
doable.
Well, you can spend your CP right now to draw a different one if you'd like. But I did find it is really nice to score on turn 1.
It is. I'm going to let this happen so I can generate some CP.
Yeah,
Um,
you get one on turn. True.
That was a really bad draw. That was worst case scenario. Even behind enemy lines was scoreable for
The
me.
beautiful thing is, most Custodes matches, you know these boys are going to be on the board. And then you'll be like, cute. And
Then
you
I'll
will
be
kill
able to
both
grab
of
a
these.
breakdown.
You will kill both of these.
I
And
don't
get your 8
necessarily mind getting rid of this turn 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of my
points.
thought.
Well, I only got the one.
And the assassination will be something that will be able to be scored later, like
Yeah.
next turn.
Potentially, yeah.
So it's not awful. It's an interesting scenario. It's not an awful scenario. Okay, so command phase buffs. I actually don't think I have any, like at all. So we just roll into the next bit. I need to do some distance measuring. Not, I guess with a solid, I've moved 7 base. With a pretty decent advance roll, I could get some guys in range there. I'd have to decide. See, I really need.
I'm getting lots of tasty cover, though.
Yes, yeah. Can you get cover from this piece? Okay, just by like edging the. Because usually you have to
As
do with
long
it.
as you can't see all the models, I get cover.
Okay.
Literally, there's never. That's something that I learned at this tournament this last weekend too.
Yeah, so I want to be
There is
shooting this
really
squad then.
never a situation. Well, I get it through this just from you shooting through it. If any part of your unit shooting through it, I get it.
That makes sense. I guess my 8 high AP stuff
Yeah.
doesn't care as much, but
That's the beautiful thing is like if you're within the crater, you always get it, and if you're shooting through any sort of like forest or pipes, you always get
this
it.
squad can't advance and charge, so your maximum charge distance is what, 6 plus 12, so 18. So your max is right there. So then we can just shove some warriors on there and not
Don't gotta stress about it.
too much. Yeah, we don't care a huge amount. Then we do our chaining.
Yeah, that was the one thing this last weekend. I was like, wow, AP1, which
Doesn't
sucks
do
because
much.
Tau have a lot of AP1, and I played against Tau, and like, it was like
Oof, because I just was always in cover. It's especially rough with these guys,
Yeah,
which
I
is
believe
good for you to know because any of your vehicles, if you should always be placing them where just a little bit of them is behind a building, and you will always get cover for them.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Always.
that's huge. That's a big deal for. Oh, I mean, thankfully I have 4 pinballs on everything.
Yeah, you don't. But
I know. I guess you have 4 pinballs on everything too. I don't
just
have
have
2
to
saves.
yes.
That's kind of where I'm a little more lacking. Is I don't just
Or
don't
my
have
Sewell
access to those.
toughness.
I actually kind of want to be. I don't care about the rapid fire as much. I kind of just want to get some pot shots.
They have 4 pinballs, the floaty boys.
These ones, yeah, they do. These things are.
No, these ones?
Oh, no, they don't. These things are famous. 125 points. It's T8, 4 up invulnerable.
How many shots?
Huh?
Shots.
It's D6 plus 1 plus blast.
And then what's the damage?
It's 14, neg 3, 3.
Nothing. Sure.
So it would be bad, but for 125 points,
No, 125
it's
points is
pretty
fine.
good.
Yeah.
It's a solid profile for that.
No, absolutely.
I actually think I want to start moving these midboard. I'm going to advance the Lich Guard. Wow, wrong one. This unit needs to start. I guess they breach through that. I think this is just a turn where I focus on getting a lot of primaries.
Yep. These are not breachable. FYI.
Makes sense.
These are big crits.
I'm actually going to advance that unit instead of just moving it, and I'm just going to teleport him, and I'm going to go right here.
Okay.
I know I haven't been nice to you and put you on a base yet, Trent and Catan, but be nice to me.
Okay.
18. Or I guess this unit can't advance and charge either, can it?
Nope.
So I mean, I don't necessarily mind then pulling a little forward the unit.
Just 11 makes that about an 8-inch charge.
We don't want an 8. Then we'll bring him this way. What about now?
So I'm gonna take an inch off. Go on average about to
So
here.
what's-
It's still chargeable, but
what's
it's
your
like
movement?
11.
6.
6. Oh, so then I guess you're
Yeah.
puts
so
you out to right here. Right here.
on a regular move, but on my advance.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Because they can advance and charge. So I'm
Max
probably
is
going,
6.
that's average.
So
So max is
9.
about here.
Let's make it a 10. Let's bring him over here.
Okay.
We don't care as much. If you want to try and make the
I do
10
get to reroll
charge-
my advances for free. That was a big thing that like I missed last time. But yeah,
So if you roll the 6, then you get a 10-inch charge. I'm okay with you having a 10-inch charge.
I also reroll my charges.
Okay.
FYI. So
Fine, I'll
I
just
get to
stay back.
reroll advance and charges, and once per game I get to advance and
I
charge.
like you staying farther back, so we'll do that for now. 9. Doomstalker. 9. 8.
How many wounds does those have? 11?
Yeah, I think it's 11. Let me check real quick.
I'm just curious. I mean, it won't really matter yet, but.
May as well remember, because I've actually never played with this unit yet.
And their T probably, what, 8 or 9?
T8, 12 wounds.
Okay.
These heavy destroyers right here, they're pretty content just like hanging out right over here. No deep strikes turn 1, so I'm not super stressed about that. Object there. Oh, this one to hit. Warriors are gonna start going this way actually. Don't think they want to be being right there as much. Okay, cool. So then we're moving into shooting phase. Would you like to pop the 4 out, seal no pain on those wardens?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will also.
I will spend my free CP for the turn to give them the -1 damage.
Okay. Cool. So then we'll shoot first Doomsday Arc.
I want to make
Doomsday
sure I
Cannon.
can do that. I'm fairly certain I can because I did, but I'm just going to double check.
Yeah, no, I would assume you could.
Yep, day 1. Okay,
Cool.
that's for battle rounds.
But battle rounds. So I can't do it on my turn, but I can do it this.
Two shots rolled, +1 from blast, +1 because it's a D6 +1 weapon.
Where is this going?
None of them.
3s and a 2s.
And that'll be 3s because I'm -1 to wound because you're strong enemy.
Except 3s. So it'll be 2 at AP 3 damage 3.
Okay, so it'll be 4-ups.
Make them both. Next Doomsday. How many shots?
A lot more this time. 7.
5, 6, 7. 3s. 3s. It'll be 2 more at AP 3.
Save 1, take 1,
3 damage.
which I'll reduce to 2 for a feeling pain. Yes.
Then, see, it's if I was time clocked, I actually would probably choose not to do this. Because the main point was to just to proc it, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I'm going to shoot the destroyers.
I'm personally going to say, though, I actually think you should. Because, like, this unit is, like, I like... Yeah, it's like you should just pop it right away.
It's
like
valuable.
if you're a Custodian player, I'm sure. And what's the strength on these?
Strength 6.
I'm T6, so you're not more than me, so you can win me on 4.
Yeah. Three, 6. It's gonna be 9 at AP1.
9 AP1, so 2-ups, because that's coming from these guys.
Yeah.
Since some are coming through here, and you're not gonna kill all the ones that are getting the benefit of that. So I shall fail 3
of them.
and they're 1 damage piece, right?
Yeah.
4-ups. Ooh, none of them.
Kill
So
a guy.
that is 1. So that's profit.
That was profit.
Yeah.
And then I actually think that's most of the turn. No more shooting. I guess there's this squad over here. I'll put my 6 shots or 9 shots into that unit.
For sure. Or are they all still running with the big guns?
Yeah, same guns. All of them are the same as these ones.
Okay.
I thought I'd make it easy so that the squads are all they're kind of a mismatch of weapons, but they're all just the same. Hitting on 2s, exploding 6s. Actually, no, the squad is not hitting on 2s. Still exploding 6s, but we're not hitting on 2s.
Okay.
And then 4s rerolling 1s. It's nice to reroll 1s. Much better. 3, 6, 10. I think that was a fail before I moved it. 10 at AP1, so just 10 2-ups.
I take a damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to gain a CP by discarding Bring It Down. So I don't get confuzzled like I did last time.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. So in my turn, we both gain a CP. What are my cards gonna be? I got Assassination and Deploy Teleport. Interesting. And your characters are Lone Operative Dude is there. Catan Shard's character, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's there.
But he is pretty much immortal.
Yeah. And then, because again, what's his?
He's half damage, T11, 4-up invulnerable, 4-up Feel No Pain.
Okay.
So he's a Warden Brick with the stratagem.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. So, we're gonna go ahead and play teleport hammer, assassination. Play teleport hammer is gonna be in the middle of the board. In my command phase, I'm gonna spend one of my CP that I just got to bring my warden back.
Okay.
And then it's gotta be within coherency so I can stretch out a little farther. So we'll do that. And then I got 1 CP. Is there anything I want to spend it on? Not that I can think of. They gotta stay there for this turn. Okay. So let's start off going into the movement phase. I'm going to I come out 6.
Their max charge
9
should be
inch
right here.
charge. Yeah. Well, it's 9. Because my guys are in the building, so 6.
Measuring from 6 foot.
Oh, I got a guy right here.
Oh, shoot.
You can adjust your line if you would like to.
Yeah, I would love to.
but
We'd like to make
it
that
should
large.
give me another point. Okay, so I will go ahead and we'll start here with an advance. Getting a 1, we'll re-roll it with a 5, which
there
we
you go.
like. So it'll be 11. And you've dropped yourself pretty far back there. So my first guy's going here. Then we'll go ahead and bring this guy over here. And then this guy over here.
I will elect to Overwatch with the Canoptic Doomstalker, and he does it on 5s.
Very nice.
Shots gonna be d6 plus 3 because it's cool.
I'll shoot. And in my command phase, I'm sticking fine this objective. That's what I was doing for
2
CP.
from blast.
So that'll be mine. Just
Hitting on 5s. 1. So fortunate. 3s. None. Very nice.
okay. That's how I'm stretching to stay on the point.
Makes sense to me.
Which it's still sticky, but just in case I have to kill myself off it or I do attempt to charge. So I will use one of these to show that I'm sticky. Okay. Awesome. So that's how movement. Let's go ahead and advance Trajan's block as well.
Okay.
1. That's just what it's gonna be. So 7. That's kind of a bum. Not super good on that front, unfortunately. I was hoping for a little
Sadly, not
better.
on the point.
But I spent my CP. I can't reroll anything there. So
Yeah, I think it is just a 1.
I think I stay there. Then let's do the Wardens. So now I got this guy here. So if I'm going 6, I'm coming here, which isn't super great, but I'm okay moving up. So we're gonna move up here. Just kind of tow some guys into cover. So I get to have that. Everybody, hopefully. Yes. Okay, right there. You right there. Wonderful. Okay, so that will be that. We're gonna go into the shooting phase. So I'm gonna dump everything into those 3 destroyers right here.
Makes sense.
And everybody but the back guy is in range.
Because it's range what? 24?
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do our shots there. So, yep, everybody but the back guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and this guy, he doesn't have a gun, so. So it's gonna be 8 spears. 4, 6, 9. So 8. 8 spears, hitting on 2s, re-rolling wood rolls. So that hits with everything. Sadly, 6s don't do anything. And then your T6, T7, 8,
T6.
T6. Okay, so 5s. Rerolling wounds. So I've got a few here. Rerolling my fails. Very nice. All right, so they've got 10 at AP1 to save. And all my guys can see them, so no cover.
1 is dead. 2 is dead. 1 is at 2. Ugh. Okay. Then I will do I activate reanimations. I don't actually caring. I'll activate reanimations. There's no reason not to. Go down to 1. D3 plus 1. So 4. So if another one comes back. We can grab some light cover now. Then 2.
Okay, and then we'll go ahead and then we'll light up the same target with their once per game second shot. So we'll do it again.
And there may be less of them that can shoot now. Because I
The back, we have just this guy in the back here. So it's just gonna be 7.
It should be these 2 now. Because I pulled farther back when
Yeah.
I killed.
Yeah,
This
so
one and this one can't.
well, he did shoot last time.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So just one additional. Yeah.
6, 7. So 2s. Drop 1. And then 5s. Rolling. So it's 3. 6. AP1.
Okay, we have to take them one at a time because this one's getting light cover now. So
Yep.
3 up. Immediately dies. Oh, better than that, sir. That's 4 ups. Takes 2. Kills the squad exactly.
Okay. Let's do this unit. And they're gonna put all of their shots into the Doomstalker, I think.
Okay.
I think. Because it's T8, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I just really don't think I'm going to. Except we're all touching that cover, so we're not firing through it. What if I get lucky? Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the Doomstalker. So it's gonna be 7 again. Okay. Coming in on 2s. A few 4 1s. Uh-oh. And then wounding on 6s. No rerolls. 1. Looking like 1 at AB1.
4 up. We take it.
2 damage.
Down to 10.
Okay. And then that should be. Oh, that'll be that for shooting. I'm going to attempt to charge the Catan with a. I'm going to proc my once per game per ability, and to get to base, I think it's an exact 10. So I'm going to try for it with a 7. Nope, but I do get to reroll for a 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But that will mean it's not going to be very many models actually fighting.
No, probably just like 6 or so.
I think it'll be a lot less, probably.
No, it'll be definitely 6 because of how I spread it out there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, with the pile-in. Maybe even 7. So is that...
The issue is they have to be base to fight through, which maybe we'll see.
The wall, luckily I'll be good there. So, yeah. Oops, sorry, buddy. So, yeah, these 2 are base to base. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any start of the fight phase stratagems you'd like to use?
I do not know.
Okay. So then we will do our piling in. Our 3 inches. So he's technically base to base because of the wall. And this guy will get to go base to base right here. And then these guys will get to pile in, but they won't be in the fight, these 3. Okay, so 5 attacks apiece, 7 of them. So it's 5. 6, 7. Yes. 7. Okay. Okay. Hitting on 2s. 1s go away. Oh, my Custodes, I'll probably just do exploding 6s because I think numbers are what matters here.
Yes. I don't want to.
Okay. So those all hit, and then we're strength 7, so 5s. And re-rolling because I'm on a point.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Solid roll. Not solid there, but that's fine, I guess. That actually ends up being about average. Should be a little less with full rerolls, but it's very close to average.
4, 8, 12, 16 at AP2. So you're in bone.
So 4 ups into 4 ups. Since they're 1 damage.
Ooh. Not so bad.
I think we still live for sure. But. So we're going to take 3 damage.
Yeah.
So we're at 11, 10, 9, 8. Down to 8. Then he will bonk you. So, 2s, exploding 6s.
Oh, I didn't count my exploding 6s. Damn it. I even said I didn't do it. That's okay. Okay. Gotta remember.
And then wounding on strength 9, so 3s.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at AP3.
Okay. And I shall save 3 of them. What's the damage?
D6.
Oh.
3. There's 1 at 3, so it's there's 1 that's injured, so
Yep.
that's fine. And then 2, I'll CP reroll that one.
Okay.
Into a 5.
Nice.
2 will die. Probably getting CP immediately anyway. So.
Okay. Awesome. We'll take that point. And then that should be it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and we will scrap assassination as well for that CP. And then, yep, we'll keep deploy teleport homers because that one's decent enough. And we will not score any secondaries and roll into the top of turn 2. You will control 3 for 15.
Yeah.
We'll each get a CP, so I'll go up to 2.
I'm up to 1. And then I'm going to roll some reanimations. Just the Doomstalker. Heals 2. He's at full. And then we will start moving stuff and drawing a secondary. Tempting target. You must select one objective in no man's land, which is this one always. That's interesting now because I have to kill that unit, which actually is surprisingly doable, I think. Just because this thing's like, he's immortal for all intents and purposes. He's going to heal D3 this turn from the Reanimator Cloak, which is really nice. And I guess all these get to shoot in combat like normal, so there we go. Actually, he technically would have died to go here.
Well, they get to shoot if they're in combat. They actually don't get to shoot into combat. I learned that this weekend as well.
No, they get to shoot in combat too. Vehicles get to shoot in combat with infantry and infantry combat now. We can check it if you'd like.
Because I tried to do that this weekend and I was told no by the TOs.
We should check the ruling on that one because that was the big thing with vehicles is that
because they can now shoot everything out of combat.
Yes.
But it wasn't that. I think they can shoot into it. But yeah, so that's under what's that? Would that be under?
I would be Big Guns Never Tire.
Big Guns Never Tire.
Or the new. I don't even know if it's named that anymore. But the new incarnation of that rule.
Core rules, and it's under concepts. So it's sequencing the battle round, shooting. Big Guns Never Tire. Monster vehicles are able to shoot in their controlling player shooting phase, even if they are within engagement range of one or more enemy units. Ranged weapons equipped with monster vehicles now can target one or more enemy units that are within engagement range of other friendly units that are also within engagement range of the same enemy unit. So, yeah, so basically you have to still be in engagement range to shoot me, even if there's multiple people fighting in the fight. So yeah, so read that sentence there again. Because you have to, it literally says you have to be in engagement range with the same enemy unit, even if there's people in your fight too. Because before you couldn't in last edition.
Oh yeah, no, it's just this last bit that says, yeah, no, it would have to be, you would have to be a vehicle for me to be able to shoot you.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I guess I kind of like just sitting here. The only thing I worry about is that Blade Champion. I don't think it can get in combat this turn either. So it's, because 3.
Well, I'll get to pot, actually, it probably will.
Yeah, no, it won't. It's maximum.
Because this guy's going to shift because he can. And then this guy's going to come in and touch this guy's base.
Oh, no, that's true, that's true.
So he'll get to fight, but he shouldn't kill the Catan because his biggest attacks are 5 attacks with 3 damage sword. Yeah. That's not that good.
Yeah, that's not. I guess as long as I heal the squad, I think it lives on average. It is kind of sketchy. I guess if I kill the Warden Brick, the game becomes easy at that point. It's so beneficial for me to do that. So I think I probably should focus on that. Okay, Canoptic Cloak. Protect. It's gonna come. 3. Heal off. These destroyers are gonna come up. I want to be within 18.
Which you are.
Do that 6 with this Reanimator as well, or with this. I can. And then we'll get one more shooting phase into it too, just through Overwatch, which is nice. But I guess to be fair, I don't know why I might not want to overextend on this side. Because it's so beneficial to me. Like, I'm gonna get 15 next turn guaranteed too.
I also have a lot of stuff coming down. Well, potentially. Yeah. If I get guard on that point, or something that's worth a lot of OC.
Yeah, there's a world where you could. And that's a 10 brick, right? Over there? Yeah. It's guaranteed 10 VP, possibly 15.
There's really not a world where either of us don't get 50 VP in this match. I mean, there's a world where I don't if I lose these 2 units this turn, but I'm not confident you can kill these guys. You're gonna wound them pretty bad, but I still even think even without the feel no pain, I think you're still gonna be in rough waters.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely a possibility. It's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm deciding if it's worth the effort. I think it probably should be worth the attempt. Throw some Necron warriors in there for some plinking. I guess I get to shoot in combat too with this Catan, which helps.
Because he's a monster.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Actually, he's a vehicle, which is funny.
No, really? That makes sense.
Thankfully they took the monster tag off of all of the Necron stuff. These aren't monsters either anymore, which is really nice. I'm a big fan of that personally.
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice little surprise if they need to be. I'm going to advance the Lich Guard. Fast. 11. They don't have advance and charge though. Though they do have fight first, which is nice. I kind of want to bring them like this actually. Just go right through our own models since that's nice now.
I'll say crisis suits are still pretty scary though.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely
I was
are.
shocked. I was like, oh my gosh.
No, I completely agree. They are. Those spills very spooky. Going to advance the Reanimator. 7 + 5. 12. Start getting it over this way. Just start being able to reanimate this direction. And these destroyers. Kiss. Block out that deep strike. And I am kind of just gambling on 9-inch charges with a lot of this being taken away, which I don't mind just letting you roll 9-inch charges. Like, I actually am okay with that.
Yeah.
No reason not to bring him over for some plinking action. Pretty hard to get within 12, so we won't worry about it. Okay. So, how much CP do you have? 2 CP?
Are we going into the shooting phase?
No, I'm still kind of thinking on this.
Okay.
It's very interesting what I want to do. I'm not confident a lot of this dies to this, but this could be a thing. End of the movement phase, I'm going to heal the Catan. It's D3. It's for 1. It's up to 9. Mr. Catan. And then the Catan will shoot you with his 6 shots of 8 -2 D3.
Good. I will be
It's a lot
proccing
of explodes.
the -1 damage on my wardens with his free CP.
Makes sense. And then wounding on these. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 5 saves at AP2 on this guard squad right here.
Okay. Saving 2 of them because I don't. Do you get cover in melee? I think you actually probably do if you can't be seen. I'm gonna have to take it on that guy.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so I'll save with the 3, but I don't think I get these 2.
Okay.
So how much? Because it's AP2, you said yes. I wouldn't save on it too. So
First one is going to be 2 damage.
okay, and then so that will wound that guy.
Think about CP real. I really want that. That 5. Oh, 1 sec. Lost some dice. I'll find it later. Now the time where I CP reroll. I think so. It's kind of gambly, but I want it. I'm a CP reroll. Perfect. I got the 3 damage.
Good one.
And then the next one is going to be 2 damage.
Okay.
Little dice. And I'm still in coherency, so let's drop it on. Let's do this guy.
Let's do it.
Because if he dies for any reason, I'll get to just get everybody in. Okay.
Then first Doomstalker into the wardens.
Okay.
It's going to be 2 shots. Plus 2.
2s into 3s.
It'll be 1 at AP3.
Okay. So 4 up no matter what. Save it.
Next Doomstalker. That's better.
That's much better. 8. Many shots.
3.
Nice.
3s.
Nice.
It's gonna be 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 5 of them at AP3.
5 of them at AP3.
You're going to save all of them.
I'm going to. I'm going to be a Stowed.
You're going to be a Custoder. Okay. All these destroyers into them.
Wait, really quick. What is, so that shooting profile versus the Doomsday Arc, are they the same or are they different? Does the Doomsday Arc have more shots?
You get +1, same amount of shots, you get +1 to hit, and you get +1 damage.
Okay.
Which I think is, I'm pretty okay with that. Destroyers. 2s, exploding 6s. Nice, a lot of 6s.
Because there's also a very big world where I didn't roll 10 on that charge.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm just sitting here getting shot with no damage. Well, I mean, I probably have a damage reduction there, but...
On average, it's like a 40-ish, a little less than that. It's a 30-ish to 40-ish% chance to roll the 10 with a reroll. So it's
What's
not...
the strength on these?
Strength 6.
Okay, so 4s.
The ones we like, because they're not -1 to wound.
You got one more one in there. Well, oh, 2 ones.
Oh, sneaky. Sneaky.
Those dice are kind of hard to read on the 1s and 2s.
They are, yeah. It's kind of a pain. I like themed dice for armies, but we'll see if I use it. 3, 6.
1, 3 there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 at AP1, which you get to light cover.
Yes.
You can just roll all of them now because the entire unit has.
They do, because they're all touching something.
So you're just rolling one.
19, you said?
Yeah.
That's 18, 19. Right?
Yeah.
16, 19.
Roll out ones for me.
My. I see 2,
I see
3.
three.
So
Yeah.
that is the recently
guy.
brought back Warden is now dead again.
He's back to
Poor
being
fellow.
very dead. Then the arc 3, 6, 9, 1. What are we doing? 6s? Doing 3s? Oh, we're doing 5s. Cool, wow. 4. It's gonna be 5 more at AP0.
Okay. 5 more at AP0, and I will save
Save them all, and then we'll do this squad right here. Okay, let me measure this. Oh, just those 2. 4. 1, 2, 4. Auto-winning 6s, hitting on 3s. Hitting on 5s. Nope. And then I think we're getting very close to just being into the fight phase. Yeah, no, I think that's where we're at.
Yep.
Yeah, no more shooting here. Let's do that then. You'll get to fight first if you want to.
Yeah.
Which I assume you want to.
I don't think there's any other charges or fights, right?
No.
Okay. So, let me see. What do I want to do here? So, to be in the fight phase, let's do Exploding 6s, and we'll remember it this time.
Okay.
And then we'll do Avenge the Fallen for an extra attack
Okay.
on everybody. And so we will shimmy, get everybody
Get
to
on
fight.
in there.
That's right.
Should do the Blade Champion first because I want to see what he does.
I know. We'll see. We'll probably do his 3 damage attacks. Oh wait, no. Do you have a feeling thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 4-up campaign.
So, changing things to mortal wounds probably isn't better,
No, it isn't.
but you're gonna reduce so much other damage to 1 anyway that it.
I'm reducing the mortals down 2 as well.
Yeah. Yep. True. Luckily, they're 1 damage.
Oh, God.
Oh no, they're 3 damage mortals. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the. We will do the Blade Champion. And so he'll have 5 attacks, but it'll be 6 attacks because of my stratagem. So hitting on 2s, no 6s, and then strength 6, so I think 5s, right?
Yeah.
And so that's gonna be 6 mortal wounds with your reduction because they're 3 damage apiece.
Really good, bro.
That was really good.
I take 2 of them.
Okay. Then I've got 6 guard remaining with 6 attacks apiece with the extra attacks. 4, 6,
Okay, so let me see. So coming in, hitting on 2s, 6s are exploding. 6s are exploding, baby.
Do it.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was very solid.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's bad.
I think you got more attacks than you started with, or very close. Yeah, you did.
Yep.
You got 2 more. Yeah.
Nice.
And
Okay.
5s were rolling.
Oh, sweet. And actually, play champion missed 1 attack. He'll get 2 more mortal ones because I forget who gets reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. That's always happens when you remember something.
That's right.
It always doesn't matter.
Don't forget, Bailey.
I know.
It's important. Okay, so here we go.
Ooh, that was many. Okay, so let me see. Rerolling.
Been rolling very good with this.
I have them.
That's more than 2/3. That's a lot.
Yeah, so that's, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. That was more than my.
I think on average I do die. No, on average I don't die. Especially with solid rolls. Don't average. Oh, no,
That's his win dice, yeah.
It's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Down to 2.
Sure.
Wow.
He's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah.
It's quite the tanking. Okay. So,
Z bracket
does
as a vehicle, yeah. So I'm glad I didn't proc. I'm glad I didn't proc the -1
He's
to
plus
hit.
1 to hit either way.
Oh, okay. So that's no.
Now that I think about it. Actually, yeah, let's roll it. 3,
And then
6, 7, 8.
what are these guys?
So,
wounded, I
2s,
think.
exploding 6s.
Oh yeah, he's over there.
Get both the 1s back. And then 3s. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at AP3.
Okay. Save 3, take 3.
Okay, so 1 will just die.
Yep.
And then this next one is going to be 6 damage.
Another will die.
And then the next one will be 4 damage.
Nice. Normal die.
Very nice.
Potential of battle shock.
Yes, you will have to roll that battle shock.
Okay. Whittling him down.
So far, pretty impressed with Catan.
No, I mean, yeah, he's tank 2, re-rolling, and I've rolled above average, at least on the second one.
Yeah, he's trading up as it stands right now,
Yeah.
pretty handedly,
How many
actually.
points is he?
290.
Yeah.
That's your break is
I think-
450 plus points, right?
No, because it's not a full brick. That's 9. So I think that's brick is 405 right now, even with the calculator. So,
So he's just about
Yeah,
paid back
he's
his points
about
right
paid
now. If
where
he
he's
kills
at.
1 more, he pays back his points.
yep. Which you probably will.
Which
Okay.
in Custodes is pretty spicy.
All
Okay,
right.
then it's all you. Gain a CP. Secondaries, I'm going to discard Assassin. Assassination is going to be proc next turn, though. I like Tempting Target. Decisions.
We're doing that. I'll score 10 for primaries due to my stickiness on that back objective.
Yes, sir.
And then see what I get. Secure no man's land. Ooh, I like that. It's good.
Going to
Okay.
discard. I'm going to discard a Tempting Target because I want 2 CP. My discard pile's right here.
Yep.
So then gain 1 CP your turn. Gain that.
Okay. So those are mine. I scored 10. Now it's time for fun stuff. So let's go ahead.
What's the Ghost Ark's profile?
T9, 4 up invulnerable, 14 points.
9, 4, 14. So what's the reanimator profile?
The Reanimator is T6, 4 up feel no pain, 3 up save. And getting light cover right now.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, I guess before I do anything, I do pass my battle shock.
Okay.
Even if you're throwing out minuses, I pass. And then, okay, so movement phase. Command phase, let's spend one of my CP to bring back a guard.
Okay.
And we will put him back. Well, we'll put him back maybe like right here, I think.
Let's do it.
Then let's go ahead and, from a tactical perspective, how bad is it for you if the reanimator dies? Does it matter that much?
This game, not as much.
Okay.
It's good into the chip damage. It's also really hard for you to kill it because the 4-up Fino Pain and the 3-up save. It's...
Though if I'm putting, let's say if I get 3 d6 plus 2 wounds through.
Yeah. Then you could kill it.
I'm wounded on 2, just rerolling.
That doesn't, it brings it to 1 wound on average.
I'm gonna and then I have little guns shooting at you too, which hopefully gives me 2
It's not awful for me. It's probably my least important target in this game specifically. But
what does it give?
Gives it an extra D3 reanimate. That's what it does.
I mean, how far does it give it?
12 inches.
Okay. All right. So we will go ahead and start with them. So they're there. These fellas are here. So we're just gonna go ahead and start
moving on up.
Gonna go 6 here, here. Keep most of myself in cover. No Overwatch?
I'll wait till charge phase.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and do. Well, I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can do it later too. But okay, so. I'll advance the squad. Hopefully for something better. 3. That'll get me 7 or 9. I mean,
Yeah.
Which
Doesn't
get me to the point. What else did I use my CP on? Extra attacks, which I'm gonna need. And I'll blow out strength, so it's gonna be good. So we will go ahead, and that is okay. We'll accept our fate there. With a 9-inch. Yeah, it does not get me there. It doesn't get me in the building. But that's all right. So we're gonna go ahead and start bringing these guys out. It's time.
It is time, yes.
Do you have any precision weapons, good sir?
I do not know. No X marks for me.
Where are your triarchs? They're over there, but I'll go fight first, so that'll be okay.
So this guy might be easy.
Okay. All right. That's my movement on the board. Off the board movement. Gonna bring down these guys. I think right here.
Sounds good. It's a 9er. Always a 9er.
And then we're going to bring down these guys. Not probably going to take that objective from you. Tan boys right there. Get to reroll my wounds into you since you're a vehicle. So let's do these guys right there. Then tank.
Tank.
The biggest thing is I just want to be outside of 24 just in case any cheekiness occurs. We're gonna go. My
board edges technically.
You can come in 6 inches off, right?
Yeah.
Which should still draw me set. Wonderful. Okay, awesome. I brought back a dude already. Those 5 are dead. Warden was dead.
Don't like going 2 turns without. So am I allowed to discard 2 cards in a turn?
Yeah, you can scratch assassination if you like. You just don't get an extra CP for it.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to do that if you'd like.
Okay, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna scratch assassination.
Actually, probably have to bring them down here. I think I'm actually going to bring them down. I think you've screened me out of your back, right?
Yeah. There's no 9-inch gaps in this area.
But I think I'm coming here.
That's a good point.
Mostly because, let's see, 30 is right there. So to be within 6, I'm just gonna have to go right here. That's where they're gonna sit. Cool. They will be deploying teleport homers.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, that's not gonna happen. Oh, cool. I still didn't pay for this even if I don't control 2, so that's fine. Yeah, they're going there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into my shooting phase. Let's do, and neither of those are wounded anymore, correct? And they have 11 wounds?
12.
12 wounds, and then how much does the Ghost Arc have?
14.
14 wounds. What does the Ghost Arc give you?
It gives me the second reanimation on the.
Does
on
it
the
have a
warrior
feel?
deck.
Okay.
No feel. Okay.
Okay. Let's shoot at the Ghost Arc, I think.
Let's do it.
We'll start off with the little shots. Hitting on 2s, no exploding 6s, and no auto wounds. And I think it's sustained. And then strength 6, so I think I need 5s.
Yeah. Nice.
So 1 at AP 1, which
Okay.
you'll get cover on.
Yeah. So just a 3 up. You take it. We're down to 13.
Okay. The big shots got a CP, so hitting on 2s, but I hit with everything.
Very nice.
No auto wounds though. It's a little sad. And then strength 12.
So 3's re-rolling, right?
Yes. Which is
Very nice.
good. Nice.
4. 2.
That's gonna be 4 at AP 3.
Okay. Well, 4 of them vulnerable. Making 3 of them. So
Very
take 1.
nice. 4, 7 damage.
Okay. That's going to take that. So it's down to 6.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do. So I did that.
Oh, okay.
Going to have all the Warden Spears go into it as well.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a 9-inch charge. And then 6. Oh no! So many ones. Yeah. Okay. And then you're over 8, I'm sure. So 6 is a wound. So 1 wound, AP 1.
And this is from these guys?
Yeah, so no cover from them.
6.
Good. Okay. Got no swords over there to shoot in combat. Let's do, they're doing the action. Let's go ahead and do these guys. I'm going to put both of their spear shots into these guys back here.
Okay.
And I'm not going to shoot the Necron warriors. Or the axe shots, I mean. So, needing 2s. Then strength. They are vehicles, right?
No. They're mounted.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and then so I'm strength 4 and you're
D6.
6 5s. 2. 6 right here. At AP 1.
4 ups. Take 1 of them.
2 damage. Probably heal. And then we'll do this big brick right here. They're gonna put everything into the Ghost Arc.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do start off with Trajan. I don't think I have any way to buff this because I'm sadly not on the point. So, all right. So 2 hits. His axe is better.
It is better, yes.
So strength 5. So I need 5s. I think. You toughness 10.
Yeah, you got it.
Or what's your toughness?
I'm D9.
Oh, okay, cool. So that will be 1, then.
I save it.
Nice. This is AP 2. Do you save an AP 2?
Yeah, I guess half 4 and vulnerable.
Okay.
Quantum shielding.
Nice. And then. Does his abilities get anything special? No. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and do the squad here. Swords are out of range.
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot with them. And I can't anyway, because they're not a sword. So it's going to be 5 spears.
Okay.
Okay. Hitting on 2s. Couple 1s. Hitting on 6s. No 6s, no rerolls. That hurts.
Do you shoot again is the question. I'm thinking about reanimating in the middle of it to try and heal so there's no chance of it dying. But I think on average you don't even come close to killing it anyway. Though I really shouldn't be greedy. It would be nice for it to live. It's going to be a unit to do actions and stuff. So I'm gonna spend a CP to reanimate, and it's gonna be 2d3 plus 1.
Okay.
So 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna heal 5. That's gonna be up to 9.
Okay. They're going to like to shoot again, but they're going to shoot their shots into these guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe everybody should be within range. Yes. Not the swords, of course, but everybody else. So, Trajan, 2 hits, strength 5, so 5s, 1 wound, AP 2.
2, so that puts us on a 4 up with light cover. Take it.
3 damage.
1.
Then the spears. 8, 10. 2s, 2 1s, and then 5s. 2 more.
3 up. Take 1. He dies. Woohoo. Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's all my shooting. Okay. So we'll go ahead and go into charges. We're going to start off here, and we are going to go into the Necron blob, I think.
Okay.
Sure. So looking for a 9. Don't get it. And I'm okay with that. Then let's go ahead and go into the Wardens, which are going to probably charge. So this is a 4-inch charge.
Yeah.
This is a 6-inch charge. And this is a 7-inch charge. But I believe in this edition you can pile in and still fight into units you didn't charge, correct?
Yeah. You still have to only make attacks into
Oh, is that
things
right?
you charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will dual charge everything because a 7 seems doable and I have a CP.
No, that's all it's got.
It's kind of greedy. It's actually super greedy.
It is very great, yes.
Catan shouldn't kill all of those guys. You're at 2 wounds. You have a way to get more wounds back on him?
Next turn. But not
Next
right
turn.
now.
Not on this turn.
And it's only D3. It won't be like 2d3 plus 1 or some ginormous number. It'll just be D3.
Okay. Oh, man. So, 6 is pretty much guaranteed, in my opinion, with a reroll. 7
Is a 50-50 kind of. A little better than that. It's like a
is a
75.
reroll, so...
You're banking on like a 75%, 80% chance. It would suck if you rolled the...
Would you take that chance if you were in my shoes? To potentially kill all of those units?
I don't think I would. And the reason is because I think if I roll really good, I kill like 2 or 3. Right? And then you just kill me with the Blade Champion Mortals. Like that will finish me off. And like just doing the 6 re-rolling, it's pretty much guaranteed. The math is ginormous on a 7 versus a 6. There's a reason people like 6 spells that go off on 6s instead of 7s. Plus, I'm going to let you know I'm probably going to Overwatch you here, so that's another factor to throw in there, right? That could make it harder to string. So I would still double.
I agree. I know the 7's greedy, and everything in my brain is telling me to do it, which is usually when you should back off, because even just killing those 2 units is still really beneficial.
100%.
So the 6,
and I will.
and I fail it, so that's good that I have the reroll. So go ahead. Yep.
I will Overwatch you. for 3 shots.
And I make it. Thank God.
1. It's gonna be 1 save at AP3.
Okay.
And 3 damage.
And I'll take it.
Kill boy.
We'll lose. I rolled an 8. So yeah, we'll just lose this guy. Okay.
And I think everything pushes you towards making that except for the Overwatch.
Well, that could
I
not
think
have been an
that's
8.
what.
Yeah. So, and I still get into the character in those. So it's
you get
definitely
into the stuff you need here, which is
it's definitely worth it, I think. So we're gonna go here because he's got what's his stats look like?
these like 4 wounds, 5 up, feel no pain, 3 up save. Not very scary at all.
Okay. Go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here.
I should not have done the Overwatch.
The string would still be the string what it is though.
Yeah.
7 is the cap.
That's what I'm thinking. I should not have done the Overwatch. That was a mistake.
Okay, cool. So we'll go into the fight phase. I will do exploding 6s for my kata, and my captain is going to elect his once per battle all things. So they're -1 to hit in combat too.
Makes sense, yeah.
So we're fighting with everybody. I think I need to because so he has a 4 pinball you said, and then
5 up, feel no pain. No 4 pinball, just the 5 up, feel no pain.
okay. And I'm gonna use I already used my free stratagem this round, so I can't do it again now here. It is by battle round, not by turn. It's also something a lot of people are messing up on.
Unless it's the swarm, or unless it's Hive Tyrants. Hive Tyrants have per turn, which is really fun.
All right, we'll start off with these 3 into those guys.
Let's do it.
So 5 attacks piece. With lethal hits and exploding 6s. No 6s. Very sad. Okay.
And this was into the Destroyers?
Yeah. And strength 7, so 3s. That was pretty good. So 4, 8, 12 into the Destroyers at AP2.
They do in fact die.
Woohoo!
You
Yep.
got it.
We'll do my piling in after the unit finishes fighting, and we'll do my captain. He's got 7 attacks.
You got it.
And then 5 from the other guy. And we will be doing, let's see, hitting on 2s. Nice.
Very solid.
So everything hits, 3 auto wounds, and I get 3 extra.
Yes, sir.
Toughness,
T.
probably 5 or 4. So 3s either way. Okay, so that's going to be 6, 9, 12, 13 at AP2. 2 damage a pop.
Do I spike like mad on 5 Feel no pains? Yes, but he still dies.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to counterattack with the Katon shot.
Yes. I'm going to pile in real quick. So we're going to go into the nearest enemy, so we'll touch him. We're not going to touch them. He will keep coherency and allow the captain to go into
6s. 3s. It's going to be 3 at AP3 from the Katon shard into the.
and also
Wow, look at you. You've been a spiky boy on these 4-ups.
I've been doing very good. All right, cool. So then we will fight again. We'll just make sure everybody's base to base.
Expecting to kill 1.
All right, so then we'll do the captain, or not the captain. The blade champion is gonna do his multiple attack thing again.
More
so
than
hitting on 2s, and I did exploding 6s, so 2 extras, and then those don't count for mortals though. And then wounding on some strength. I think it was 6 on this, so 5s. Nice. So and rerolling. Nice. All right, so that'll be 4 mortal wounds.
He's at 1.
And then 2 at AP 3. That's 3 damage, so now 2.
Does he blow? No, no blow. No blow. He did his job though. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I mean he soaked a lot of killing.
I was expecting to do more damage there. You have been very spiky with 4-ups, which is the Custodes way, so it makes
Yeah.
sense. But,
Cool. So then that should be it for me. And so scoring wise, I will get both of these. I'll get 2 instead of 5 because I only control 1 in No Man's Land. I wasn't able to get to that middle point. Very sad. And then, let's see. And then I'll get 3 for the tactical missions, which
Makes
this
sense.
was back to just plain 3 now anyway.
Okay.
Which is nice. So if you do take that one and fixed, you still get 3. So I'll get 5 on secondaries,
Okay.
which will put us to 15-15 at the end of round 2.
Cool.
But I won't get an ACP for sacking anything. So we'll go into the top of your round. You will
Resurrect
again
real quick.
score 15. Yeah, once you've resurrected.
There. No resing here. Got 15. Draw secondary cards.
Do those guys res?
Oh no, they did not.
Yeah,
Let me see if they're within 12. They might not be.
I think they are.
Yeah, I think they just are.
By the skin of their teeth. She definitely planned.
Definitely. 100%.
We both get a CP?
Yes,
One?
we do. 1. All skill. And then we come over here. Deploy teleport Homer and investigate signals.
They're not bad, and you have a lot of very strong, durable infantry.
Within 6 inches at this point, which I think the warriors are going to be able to do. So they'll probably be doing the.
I think the first condition,
Some
I think
about-
you can only score the second one.
Because I'm wholly within the center.
Oh, the second one is if it's in your deployment zone.
There's something about me in there, isn't there? Or is that the other one?
Yeah, I think that's the other one. And then this one is.
Is that the corner one? Yeah, it's the corner ones.
Yeah, corner ones. Cool. Okay. It's actually kind of doable, surprisingly. I would have loved my Catan to be around because then this would be like super simple actually. I can minimum get I can get 2 and then 3 pretty easily, maybe more. This unit just comes right here, then it's in the corner. The warriors move their 5 right there. Then they're within range, so they do that. They will probably announce that action. We need to start killing some stuff. Lich Guard, pretty solid. They'll start working on that. Actually, when those warriors come though, they will make a little gap. Make it nice and easy. Ghost Dark, 9. Needs to be within what, 9 inches?
Is it wholly within? That's a big one for that boy.
It is. Hold it within, yes. If I give it, so it moves 9 base. If I roll the 6, that puts me. I'll have to measure this all out. 6. It'll be difficult. A Canoptic Doomstalker would be able to do it. I don't know if I want to give up the shooting though. Kind of like the shooting, but secondaries are really nice to score here.
Especially because we're
Warrior.
tied at the moment. You want to start getting, and I will most likely get 5 next turn too,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll still get my 10. I really don't see how you're gonna be able to take that point from me this turn. So I'm still gonna get my 10. So we're gonna basically guarantee tie going into round 3 again, which puts us in a very delicate position depending on how much you kill.
Actually, so now yeah, no, I don't do that with the warrior brick. I move these warriors back. I can use the Ghost Arc to get that middle one. Can I do anything with the warriors? There's no way they get. Actually, no. Maybe they're the best for that because there's no way I get wholly within anything with that warrior brick.
Unfortunately, at this point in time, yeah.
Shooting could be a valuable option. Some volume shooting and charging might actually be okay. Yeah, I actually think I wouldn't mind doing that just to make sure we get some kills this turn. How far can a Lich Guard make it? 5 right there. Pretty smoothly right there. I have fight first into this brick, which makes it pretty nice if you decide to charge me.
Though I have fight first on that Warden brick with that captain. Because I am on the point. I made sure I was on the point so I can use it.
With this Warden brick,
Yeah, the captain, their captain's on the point.
he might be out of coherency.
He's not. I've
He
measured
is.
everything. Well, it should be. Everybody should be measured though. So yeah, everybody had moves.
There you
so,
go. Now you're good.
Yeah,
Just have to scoot a little that way.
because only one could get to base space, which you can easily start killing stuff away.
Yeah, oh for sure. And that's gonna probably be the plan.
Except blast weapons can't fire in combat.
Yeah.
But they can shoot other stuff. So both these can launch where they need to go. But
Whittling down this brick would be a good idea. Not necessarily amazing, but an okay idea. This lich guard move. There. This kind of a difficult charge. Don't really care to even make it in the first place. It's not really needed.
Pretty much anywhere those lich guards charge, unless it's these guys, I'm gonna get to fight first.
That makes sense.
Which could be pretty brutal.
Also, I think they removed the blast thing on. We should check that real quick. I'm pretty sure they removed the blast thing where you can't shoot in combat anymore.
Potentially.
Ooh.
Battle round. That's not that. Battle round shooting phase. Because of tar.
No, you should go this way.
Oh, they did. I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a blast. Where would that be? Weapon abilities?
Yeah.
Can never be used in engagement range. So no.
Yeah.
I thought it was still the same because I heard some guy
I had no
screaming
clue,
at
so I was
poor
like,
Joel.
May as well check, right?
Joel was trying to shoot his cannon, and then Joel was like, "Joel, you can't do that."
That's funny. Joel.
Joel played Knights. 300 points. 3 perfect games. Ugh.
The strategy is I can. Interesting. I think I can, because you chained this unit so much, I can make it so like 2 to 3 of them can't fight, which will make this so only 2 of them will be fighting the Lich Guard, which will make it much more doable. Doomsday Arc, this Doomsday Cannon. 7. There.
And that one will probably need to move to be able to actually see these stodes. Oh, but you're bringing the Ghost Arc over. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, he can't move because he's...
This one will fall back, because he can't shoot anyway, so there's no reason to.
Well, he can shoot his blast weapons out of combat. You just can't. So that's why this rule's so nice. I know you don't play a lot of vehicles, so that's why this rule's so nice. So pretty much everybody got the Lehman Lark, so he can't see those guys where he's at. Though unfortunately,
He's tall enough where he would.
because he's not towering though.
But you don't have obscuring because you're touching it.
Oh well.
So
that's true. That is true.
So I'm just true line of sighting you,
Sure.
which is.
You do have that then, yes.
Keep this right
And
here.
you'll be firing with a -1, but that's
Not terrible.
no.
So then we will move the Lich Guard this way. This way. Okay. Shoot there. Shoot there. Try and kill that squad that way. Warriors will come within their 6 to do their action that they're so happy to do.
Because that one's not holy, I don't think, is it?
No, it isn't.
Teleport.
There would not even be a chance if it was. Okay. We don't want to kill buckets. We want to make sure these are spread enough to where deep strike possibilities down there.
So do you want to keep them there for investigate signals?
Oh yes, you're right. I have to be. Thank you. To be wholly within.
You can also potentially move some Necrons.
Yeah, I guess. I guess there's no deep strike area anyway. After
They're
this
gonna
charge,
leave,
there will be. So then
yeah.
this unit has to come right here. Then there's no pile anymore. Then I do want to shoot. Or no, the Necron Warriors are doing an action. They're doing an action. Doomstalker is going to shoot. This one's going to shoot. That one's going to shoot. Which guard is going to charge? Cool. Okay, so then we will go into shooting. We'll start with this Doomstalker there.
Okay.
Actually, no, we'll do this one first because we don't want to kill out of obscuring on accident. It's going to be D6 plus 2 shots. 2, 3. Hit on force now. Wounding on 2s. It's gonna be 1 at AP3.
Yep, I'll say.
D6 shots. Don't really want CP yet. 1 more at AP3.
I will say.
Okay. What is that? 8 in a row, Bailey?
Good amount of good ones.
And then we'll do.
Also, one
this
thing
here.
to notice when you do play Custodian players, do not let anyone pop smoke with this.
Oh yeah, no, I know you can't.
None of the vehicles can.
So then we'll do. Actually, I gotta remember they have Gauss flares. First Gauss flare.
Who's shooting what?
They both have Gauss flares.
Oh,
they get
yeah.
to shoot. They're pretty garbage, but
Hey,
they're twin linked. 1 at AP0.
good.
Okay. Then we're rolling. Okay, then all of these ones. It's gonna be 3 at AP0.
Just 3.
Yeah, just 3.
Well, it's 80. I actually wouldn't get cover. Also, you need to remember if you can hoist the model, even if you're touching a train footprint, you don't get cover.
Interesting. Okay.
FYI.
I do need to pay attention to that.
Good though.
You will take the damage eventually. I'm confident.
Someday.
And then someday. Forge do the thing. Then we will.
Shooting at those guys?
CP. Oh no, they're doing an action.
Oh, man.
Okay, and then we will. It's gonna be this. The entire game is gonna come down to how well this brick can secure stuff. I think.
Great.
So it's gonna be very, very important for me to
very
play
technical.
correctly. So then we will. Okay, we're gonna move into charge phase because I don't have much shooting. I'm doing a lot of actions. Lich Guard are gonna charge this unit. 10. We're going to go.
And just make sure to stay outside of 6 because I do have free heroic intervention with my blade champion.
Okay. Actually, don't want a ton of them because I know you have the option for fight first, and I really only want a couple of them to be. This one's farthest. Because this one will be able to get in this one. These two won't be able to get in no matter what. And so then we will. Go. Cool. And I'm relying on not dying instantly. There. It's important.
Yeah.
Cool. So would you like to spend the CP on the fight first?
Well, it's free, so I will do that, and then because I'm on the point, and then I will do exploding 6s. And what are you hitting on with the Lich Guard?
Can't you only do that once per game?
I always get an extra one.
Oh, I thought you said the captain's ability to do that was once per game.
All 3 of them.
Oh,
But he gets to do an extra one all
I
the
see.
time.
Okay.
So I get 2 active all the time. But what's your hitting on? 2s or 3s?
2s.
2s. And how many attacks per model?
3. So it'll be 30 attacks in total.
So yeah, let's go ahead and I will proc fight first, and for my Custodes, I will do exploding 6s.
Okay.
And their toughness 6.
Yeah. T6.
That makes them
Or
pretty
T5.
tough.
Sorry, T5.
T5s no matter what. So then I will do my -1 to hit for my second Custodes. Only that squad gets that back.
Makes sense.
All right, cool. So we will go into the fight phase. And like you said, there's no way that some people are going to get to fight. So it's going to go here. It's going to go there. And come out.
Can you get this one base to base?
Oh yeah, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh no.
he's not.
Oh okay, yeah. So
I want to make sure you can.
yeah, it's coming that way. Keep myself in coherency. Bing bing.
So 3 of them.
Yes, 3 big boys. I shall spend a CP for extra attacks. Just 1 per. And you reduce damage on those guys, or no?
No.
Do they get fingerprints?
No, they do not.
Okay. So it's gonna be 6 attacks per.
This is actually kind of a gamble. I'm really curious to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 attacks per. Hitting on 2s with exploding 6s. So I actually won't profit here. So I lost 6 and only get 3 of them back.
Okay, makes sense.
And no auto wounding, so I still have to roll for that. So I'm wounding on 3. Not awful. So that will be 8, 10 at AP 2.
6 will die, because I rolled slightly below average.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to spend a CP to activate reanimation, which is going to be 2d3 plus 1.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 will just come back.
Very nice. Oh, and then I will consolidate at the end of my fighting to bring everybody closer. Okay.
Got 6. Then I'm going to bonk you. I will do.
Imagine while I got this to this.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Sure, we're touching. Cut 3, 6.
So you're -1 to hit, and what's your strength on your weapons?
Strength 6. And I'm just going to leave it at 4, so not spend the CP.
Well, it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, it's either. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
either way, so there's no reason to do it.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. And then Lord will be later. Actually, no. I think you do the Lord first. Yeah, I think I do the Lord first. He is strength 8, but then the -1 to wound will kick in. So it's going to be, he's a 2s, but then +1. So he just,
Though
It's
you're
on 2 still.
-1, so minus. Okay, so he's +1 to hit. Okay. Okay.
and then this one will be force. It'll be 1 at AP3.
Okay. Which I'll save.
Okay. And then it will be all of these, which are going to be 3s into 4s.
Any explodes or anything?
No.
Okay. Nice.
3, 6 of them at AP3.
Save 3, take 3 damage.
1 piece. Kills a bar.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
So scoring for your secondaries,
It's going to be
4 for the corner guys, right? Or is
Yeah.
it 5 for doing it twice?
4 for the corner guys,
Okay.
and then 3 from investigate signals.
So 7. Very nice. Which will give you a nice little.
Well, I need a boost really bad since turn 1 and 2 were duds for secondaries, which was probably a mistake. I didn't know I could discard 2, even though I can only get CP for discarding 1, and I really should have
It's not anywhere. It's not. It's very niche. So.
I needed to get rid of the first draw for secondaries was not a good draw for actually scoring.
And at the end of your turn, let's suck up these guys back into the warp for their once per game ability. And they're gonna hang out there. So let's go ahead and go into my turn. So I will go up to 1 CP. I brought guys back to those squads, so I can't do any of that. What are my objectives? No prisoners, we like that. And cleanse, I like a little less, but it's okay. I actually like it, not very much at all. I think I have to do no man's land ones? No, your plan's in, yeah, okay, well, that's all right. Okay, cool, so we'll go into the, let's do the
Gain a CP, and both these are free.
Okay, let's go ahead and go into the movement phase. I'm gonna bring this guy out a tad, just a little bit though, because again, I don't want to be within 24.
Yeah. And you'll get talent primary this turn?
Yeah, and then, so you got me by 2 points right now. Let's see, so then I will, oh no, you got me by more than that. I have 25, you have 37. So you have a little bit of a lead.
Yeah.
Okay, so movement. guys are gonna go ahead and come on the objective.
Hang out.
So are these guys, I think.
Makes sense.
We are all coming to play.
Yeah.
Gotta leave
Are you
a
gonna see if you can
pocket.
kill that warrior brick?
Probably not in shooting, and I've already fired twice, so I don't really have as many of the tools that I did before. We'll see, because I'm taking this objective, and that makes me pretty happy. What will factor into this is once I reread cleanse and see what my max points can be.
That's true. I guess there's a world where you just do an action, right?
Honestly,
Because this is going to be a points game. Like,
it is, and I'm pretty happy with how I'm looking over here.
oh yeah.
So we're gonna get closer. Still staying in the cover. And stringing.
I'm going to Overwatch.
Makes sense.
It's risky. Is it that risky? Would be real. I guess my Overwatches have been awful. I have rolled terrible Overwatches.
But you're hitting on six. Well, I guess you're hitting on fives with these.
Though I've been hitting on fives and it hasn't been very impactful. Is
Yeah.
the word I'll use.
How much CP do you have?
1. I have a singular CP.
When can you use your reanimation thing? Because that might be worth saving it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to save it just because it's important for me to save it.
Just saying. Okay. Cool. So we will. Okay, we're gonna bring these guys down at the end of the movement phase on this objective, and they will be cleansing.
Makes sense.
Though I really don't think so. 9. I can put my guy here, and then we can just tap this cover. Do that. Okay, they're gonna go there. They're gonna cleanse. All right. Shooting. I'm gonna put all my shots into that one.
Doomstalker.
Yeah, because Ghost Arc would be nice to kill, but we're gonna go with the Doomstalker. So,
Makes sense.
so I have any other things that I need to do? So I've elected my cleanse. Anybody else? Oh yeah. What's my cleanse? The fight first is 2 CP, I believe, correct?
Yes.
I've used my free CP. Before I end my movement phase, I'm actually going to advance them,
Okay.
and I'm going to basically just make sure everybody's
Yeah, you're fully on the
I'm
point.
fully
Your
on the
point.
so I get all of. Because I mean, obviously, you can probably come out. Well, it's gonna be hard for you to offset me, but
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for me to do that.
I just want to make sure I get everybody where they need to be. Okay, and this guy can just go right here. Okay, so we're gonna do that because I can still shoot because my stuff.
Yeah.
I can still do the action and shoot.
Makes sense.
How
How can you still do the action shoot?
because I have assault weapons, so I advanced.
Oh,
And
but if
so-
you do the action, the thing says that if you do the action, you give up your ability to shoot.
For cleanse?
Yeah. With all the new action ones, it just says you can't shoot.
No, you actually can still shoot. One unit has to. One of your units just doesn't have to, or doesn't get. Oh wait, no wait.
Because it's assault lets you advance and do the action,
I do the action.
but it doesn't let you advance, shoot, and do the action.
It's like one of your units. True. Okay. Well, I'm fine getting my bodies on the point, so that's fine. I'm still gonna do the action. Well, yes, because I'm gonna.
It's probably the right car. I made
I'm
the
only
way.
getting 5 on that. So yeah. Okay, so everything going into the cannon top Doomstalker then. So we'll do the plinkage first. Everything hits. Strength 6, so 5s. No wounds. And it says twin, but I didn't get the tag twin linked, so I don't really know why, but that does not get me.
Really?
No. For the little baby gun, even though it's
Oh.
2 guns, it should have it. I'm sure it's a typo, but it has not been correct.
If you want to roll this twin,
No,
you can.
it's okay. I know. Well, you're gonna. There might be games where it matters. Okay.
That's true.
Then I got the big guys here.
and I miss with the 1, I'll auto wound with a 6. I am going to spend a CP here for this.
Makes sense.
And I'll get another auto wound. So that is definitely worth it. And then wounding on their T8.
Yeah.
So 3s. And it's twin linked.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
So that will be
4.
4 and -3. And I think you're going to get cover.
How much damage are these?
D6 plus 2
apiece. This isn't an awful CP reroll.
But do you
No, I need to
reanimation?
save it for this squad, so I'll just let you roll damage.
Okay. For 6.
11?
Yep.
12? 11?
D6 plus 2, so 6 and 7, so 13.
13. You got him. You got him. Does he blow? No.
Okay.
Nice.
It's 1 no prisoner tally. Okay.
So I don't think he gives no prisoners.
I think it just says a unit. Yes, enemy unit is destroyed.
It's not enemy infantry unit?
Nope. Yeah, they changed that from last year. Then we will go ahead and do the Blade Guard Champion Squad into the Arc.
Huh. Interesting. That makes no prisoners way better.
Oh, it's much better, yeah. And it's... Oh, it's not. I thought it was fixed for a second. I was like, I might even see it if it was fixed, but no.
If it was fixed, it'd be like the best I've ever. Into everything but knights, maybe.
So, hitting on 2s, everything hits. Winning on 6s. I do get to reroll because I'm on the point, which is nice.
True.
2.
Is it into
AP1.
the arc or the...
Into the arc, and you do get cover.
Take 1.
2 damage. Okay, these 2 will also shoot the arc. With probably everything, we'll do these first. So I'll hit with everything.
Okay.
And then winning on 6s, but you are vehicle, so I actually get to reroll even with ranged.
Okay.
It's pretty cool, but still nothing. Okay, now we'll do the 2 grenade launchers for 4 shots.
Okay.
Those hit. Well, these actually might be strength 6. Now, if that's the case, that's all wins. Let me double check. Okay, rerolling. No 6s. So 1 wound at AP 1.
We take it.
1 damage. Okay. These fellows over here are going to shoot. No, I'm too far. We'll just shoot that way again, and though you'll probably save everything. I mean, why not?
No reason not to.
Because I can't cut on objectives, yeah. So, 3 hits, 2 wounds, AP 1.
Take 1.
2 damage. Here we are again. Guess where they'll be. Full health.
Necron units are Necrons are really interesting. Their damage output's very bad, but their durability is unarguably the best in the game.
Let's go ahead and I think that's all my shooting that I can do.
Okay.
Since they're cleansing and they're cleansing. Oh, they're cleansing. So take your wound back on that guy. Your 2 wounds back on that guy. My bad. I forgot they were cleansing.
2 wounds or 1?
2 wounds. Because didn't I get one with the grenade and one with the spear? Or did I get?
I have no clue.
No, the spear was from these guys. I didn't win anything with the spears. So
Okay, so just
one.
I
Yeah.
was thinking because I was like, I don't think
Yeah.
that squad did 2 damage to me.
Okay, so here is the next question. They don't have fight first, right?
Who?
These guys.
They do have fight first.
They do have fight first.
They do.
So the guys have to accept that.
Yeah.
And they are going to charge. We're gonna probably be greedy because I get to reroll just for free. And we're gonna charge both of these units because I think it's probably like a 6
Yeah, that makes sense.
or 5, something like that. So
It's not a long charge.
yeah,
Max
so
is
it's
6, I think.
6. Yeah, max.
6 and like a 1 or a 2.
Yeah. So yeah.
There you go. Easy. Easy peasy.
So we're just gonna come in here. I don't want to be too greedy. We're gonna go base to base, but make sure I'm touching that in here, because as delicious as greediness is, it's not the best sometimes.
Completely agreeable.
Okay. And then so you can reanimate guys wherever you want.
It is the intricate game of
But I want to stay in combat because that's actually going to stop you from doing stuff next turn if you draw cards that are good.
Yes.
So I'm going to charge your Necrons
Go.
with a 5.
You making it? How about you? Oh no, they couldn't cleanse.
Yeah, because I don't own it. Oh wait, do I? No. I'm 4. What are you?
4. No, I don't think you can do it. I would just charge. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, we're both tied. I don't own it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll charge you. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so then, all right, we're gonna go into the fighting, and I believe since you fight first, you get to fight first.
I do, yes. We'll put everything into that 4-man, obviously.
Okay. I'm gonna do -1 to hit as my kata across the board, and I'm gonna do exploding 6s for theirs.
Overlord hits on 2 no matter what.
Yep.
And then we're doing on 3s but force. That is just
Much
going to be
better.
6 mortal wounds.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's actually probably not as good for you.
Only reason I'm okay with it is because my next weapon is 1 damage.
Well, that's actually pretty good.
Pretty
so
good,
you'll
yeah.
kill 1 and wound another.
Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's going to be 3s to force.
Doing that.
It's going to be 9 at AP 2.
That was not good.
No, yeah,
That's 6. So kill 1, kill another, and put a wound on my captain,
makes sense.
which will kill the wardens.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, finally dead. And my captain is at, I think, 6 wounds. 6 or 5. I'm gonna double check.
Combat is out of an inch,
Yes,
so that unit's no longer in combat.
that is correct.
Interesting, interesting.
If you do not pile in.
Yes. Which I'm not going to. The interesting turn of events.
But, well, we'll see. Yeah. All right, cool. So then we're going to go ahead and do the... So they're not re-rolling anything anymore. You've got 11 wounds left on the Ghost Arc, but it has a Feel No Pain? No. Okay, so let's go into the Ghost Arc. And we'll start off with the Blade Champion. For 5. Because we'll do the big swings. Any damage reduction? No? Okay. Yeah, so, alright. So
This is into who?
the Ghost Arc. I think I'm going to do everything into the Ghost Arc.
That makes sense. It's not
Just-
bad, yeah.
Yeah, because that gives you double reanimations. Yeah, we're going to do everything. Oh, what's up?
Because this was my turn, right?
Yes.
I think I forgot to reanimate Lich-Guard. Yeah, I did. I reanimated at the beginning of my command phase. Obviously, I'm not going to add in extra attacks, but...
2, so you get 1 back. I mean, you can swing at it.
Okay. I feel like the punishment, if I'm going to go back and give myself the reanimate, I'm not going to go back and give myself the attacks.
That's fair, that's fair. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let's do... Got 11 wounds. Strength 7, so I'm wounding you on 5. I don't have any rerolls. To max my secondaries, I actually kind of have to be greedy. So I'm going to put the blade... this could totally backfire me. I'm going to put the Blade Champion and 2...
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this is your turn because you just advanced and put this up. Okay, so next turn's mine.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Yeah, because you're doing actions this turn. Okay, sorry, I was being confused for a second.
So he does reanimate? Or no,
Yeah, he does not reanimate.
Which good, you get a better reanimate roll, hopefully. Okay, so let's do... Yeah, we're going to... The Doom Arc has how many wounds?
Huh?
Doomsday Arc, or this guy has how many wounds?
This guy has 11, this guy has 12.
Okay, I'm putting everything into the Ghost Arc. I think it's just the way to go. So, we'll do... We don't have Feel No Pain. Oh, man.
I don't have feeling. No feeling.
I know. That's why I'm really torn.
I wouldn't split. I think it's greedy because reanimation, how reanimation works. If
You're true.
If you don't kill me instantly, I'm just going to be like, no, I'm full health.
So we'll go into the Ghost Arc. We'll hit with everything. No, that was 1. And then strength 6, so 5s. You're going to take 6 mortal
6
wounds.
mortal wounds, okay. And 2 at taking another 3, down to 2.
Okay, and then...
I think it was a good call not to be greedy there.
Because there's a world that mortal wounds don't happen, but this is really overkill. Oh well. Okay.
Actually, wounding on 5s with no rules, it's not that overkill.
That's true.
And no explosions, because I just
One
minus
right
one.
there.
What was it?
Sneaky little boy in there.
Yep. Then,
Because 1, 2, 3.
yep. 3.
Good, you were
Yeah,
not.
True. 3 ABT. And you might still live through this.
Considering CP rerolling this, because his unit living is actually a pretty decent deal. Like, it's not bad for me at all. I will CP reroll this.
Yeah. No.
Unit lives.
He does this? Do they do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I'm 4 up involved, so
Oh, yeah, sure. They do have. All right.
that's a huge deal.
Yeah, that's big.
And I don't have the CP because I CP reroll. So.
Okay, so,
Then just the.
oh yeah, that's right over there. So, 4 attacks apiece. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. 5 at AP 1.
Take 1.
3 damage.
Use my free reanimate.
Be splattered.
Free reanimate. Oh look, 1 comes back.
Very nice.
It's my plan that way.
True. Alright, and then, yeah, so that'll be that. So I will get 5 for cleanse and only 2 for no prisoners, sadly.
Makes sense.
Okay. So that'll be 5 and 2.
It's not
Yeah,
like
I think the dual charge was a bit greedy there. And I think I should have stayed on the point with one of my units to ensure my rerolls into the Ghost Arc.
yeah.
Probably.
I completely agree. Yeah, I think that would have been the call. I'll be right back. But 4 up info versus immortality.
Okay. Alright, cool. So,
I'll score 7 on secondaries, which will put us at 37 to 32. So very close. Beginning of your turn, you will control 2 for 10. So unless something crazy happens, there really isn't a world where you don't score max on primaries.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Gauge on all fronts and behind enemy lines.
That is an ouch.
I may spend my CP at the beginning to get rid of behind enemy lines, because engage on all fronts could be doable. Kinda. Not really.
I actually don't think so.
Still really difficult.
But I mean, you can sack at the end for CP.
Yeah. So then we'll get rid of behind enemy lines. We need some. We've drawn all the bad secondaries in the deck for us, so it's kind of nice. Capture enemy outpost.
ooh, that sounds so good. That's actually worse than behind enemy lines. Go get it!
Interesting. Wow, we're drawing great secondaries today. Makes me want to do fixed secondaries.
Well, I don't know. I just think they're not great right now for this mission. They're actually not awful
Awful
secondaries.
normally?
That turn was not great, but you kind of stayed really far back. But you are moving up into territory of happiness to a degree, so.
Slowly. The Lich Guard are doing their businesses.
And this is nice because even if you fall back, you're not going to take this from me.
Oh no, that's yours for the rest of the game. I'm going to fall back with that warrior unit. Sure. I actually think we can get with the fallback. That. Actually, I want to start drawing a line like this.
So that isn't breachable.
Interesting. I think we should have flipped our zones then, because it should have been this.
Well,
piece.
let's even though I lost an inch here, that's fine because I made my charge. So let's say they are breachable, because I don't think there's any unbreachable terrain at the open.
Yeah,
so
no,
they are
there's
breachable.
none.
So let's do that because I think that's yeah. Because
Makes more
there's
sense
none
to
at the open. I don't believe.
No, yeah, there is literally none. So it's
This is a really good close game, so we don't want to have any
weirdness. And I can't do any of my secondaries with my warrior block.
But I don't think you have any action ones, do you?
No. 3 or more quarters. It's impossible to get a unit in that quarter. I can do everything else, but I cannot get a unit in that
I think you have
quarter.
to be wholly within 2, so even these Necrons on this one.
You won't be doing it, yeah.
Maybe if well, how much do the Flyers? No, they only move 7, don't they?
Yeah, no, I don't.
No,
It's
it's
just
just
like,
that's so well there as well. Even at that advance, I don't think it gets you 3 inches over.
no, which is funny. Mayor's gonna keep pushing this way slowly.
I will let to shoot. Well, what do I got? I have extra attacks and have that. No, I won't. I won't. I thought about it though. Luckily, that Doomstalker has a pretty good chance of killing that captain.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's the whole thing I'm going to be shooting at, so it's got to do some stuff. I need to start killing some units. That has to happen now. It's time to do that.
If you don't, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. Did I roll my reanimation beginning of phase for this?
No.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Would have just added 2 inches to the movement. So. Whew. That Lich Guard brick is like my savior. They're so good. And then I guess this unit is
Reanimate has how many wounds?
6. And it's got a 4.
It has 6 wounds?
Yeah, 6 wounds and then a 4 gun of pain.
I will overwatch the Reanimator
Okay.
with these guys when it moved.
3, 4, 5.
Where it was, all the guys with spears should be able to hit it. None of the guys with swords will be able to. So,
Though I am out of. I guess when I started my movie, you would
Yeah.
have to.
so we'll go for it. Sad days. And then, yeah, no, sad. I'm on point. 1 wound. Maybe 2,
Well-
maybe 1. Takes it 2 damage.
Takes all of them.
Trajan. Nothing. Okay.
Then we will.
Might have been greedy. But it was, but if I killed that, that would have been.
Would have been. Yeah, it was nice to do that. So then we will roll into shooting. We're going to start with the Doomstalker into the captain.
I think. Yeah, that's fine.
This one. It's going to be 4s now. It's going to be 4s into 2s. Solid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we 4 saves. Ooh, he's going to take 9 damage.
Just minimum, yeah. So he's a gunner. That was good for you.
Yes, that is a big deal. And then Godsplayer's there. -1 to hit, so 5s are rolling. 1 at AP 0.
Good.
Then that is going to be a ton of AP 0 shots. It's gonna be 7 at AP 0. Do damage.
1 is wounded.
No, awful.
Yeah.
The Reanimator might do. No, it's not. It's still not worth getting in melee with them. Then these guys are gonna spend. This should be a 2-inch charge, so I don't have to worry. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a CP reroll wounds with this squad.
Yep.
1, 2,
It's AP1 or AP2?
maybe 1.
Okay. That's good. Just
3. 3s. Exploding 6s. Not bad, actually. These were quite a bit. Oh, actually, not a lot of 6s. And then 4s rolling all.
So I'm T7.
5s rolling all.
which is pretty good. And the blessed rerolls.
Shall we get a million more? We shall.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You can just roll these all at once. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 of them. Will you roll 8 1s and 2s? That is the question.
So 18, 19?
Yeah. I want to make your action cards from now on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I'm gonna live. So that will be one will be live with one.
Yes, sir. I am okay with that.
Charge time.
Another, yeah, charge down. So 2-inch charge Lich Guard into them. Woo! Making it. There we are. And then I don't think you have the Cephas to fight first, so I'm just gonna
I'm gonna do -1 for my Custodes.
go.
Do my
One. There, it's there, it's there. This, this. Touching. Around. Base.
So he has to.
No.
I think he does have to go to base though, right?
Oh yeah, now he does, but he wasn't.
I think
able
in the
to.
charge though, even
Yeah, he didn't have the movement too. Was the because he was one of the
without
back
final
here.
charge. Oh, okay.
He's gonna come here. Get your spirit away. These weapons are all awkward. Okay, and then come here. Come right here. Okay. We're going to start with the Lord's Blade.
Okay.
Is there any reason to go up to strength 7? I think there is, isn't there? Because you're T6.
T7.
T7, okay. Then yeah, I'm going to spend the CP to go up to strength 7. So we're going on force. Lord's Blade. 2s. 3s.
I'm -1 hit.
There we go. +1. So it's going to be 2 at AP 3.
Okay. I shall say them both.
Yes, sir. It's going to be 3s because I'm -1 into force. Pretty solid so far. Very solid even. There's a couple misses in there. It's probably about maybe a little better than average. If I had 6's effects, it would be amazing. And then force. 2, 3,
Not a little under average.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12 at AP3.
That should still do the job. These are 2 damage or is 1 damage?
Just 1 damage. Because if you roll kind of bad, I kill you. If you roll decent, you're okay.
I'm gonna live.
Yeah,
Yep. So you'll kill 1 and do a wound to another.
that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's at 1 health? Yeah.
Yep. So 1's at 3. That's all right. Okay. We'll elect this squad over here. Just everything into Ghost Arc. I'll make sure it dies.
Yeah. It's at 7 health now. So.
So, hit down 2s. I'm doing the 3 damage attacks. And then no 2. Yep, so 2 at AP3.
Same both.
Nice. And all of the spears.
The immortal Ghost Arc will hold you there for all eternity.
Oh my. I mean, I'm gonna be stuck there no matter what, but I'd like to kill this guy. The -1 hit saved my life over there, but might have been worth just, you're gonna have the point anyway, might have been worth having these running 6s. But we'll see. Because I need 5s here.
3?
Ooh,
maybe
I'm not
4.
killing the arc. Yeah. So it's gonna be 3, unfortunate.
Take
Yeah.
2 damage.
2 damage. Oof.
We stay in combat.
It's glorious combat. Now the arcs are going to start bonking you, and the Doomstalkers. We're going to see if we can nab
The one wound fella.
the one wound guy.
Okay. Let's see. It is extremely close, Bo.
3 4s. Nope. Then the Doomstalker. No. That is your go, sir.
At the end of my turn, I'm going to pick this guy up, put him in the cloud. Just in case I need to drop him somewhere to do something.
CP. And then also, I have engage on all fronts. We can't capture enemy outpost. Capture enemy outpost is actually possible next turn.
Yep.
Kinda.
Actually, I'm definitely.
You're moving back.
I'm not gonna be.
It doesn't really engage is also impossible. I'm going to discard both of these.
Okay.
And one will be a secret generation.
All right, I will score 10 for primaries.
Yeah.
Which puts you at 47 versus 42.
Yeah.
47, 42. Very close. Okay.
I love
The
scoring
secondary game is
0
hard to
in
do.
primaries. Maybe it's just the ones I've drawn, but like
Well, it's super mission specific, and ironically, this deployment is more difficult. It shouldn't be for engaging all fronts, but you needed to play very protective, but that also kind of hurt you because some of the first ones you drew were like, get to the middle, do things. The ones you've been drawing, if you were even just like 6 inches up more.
well, I've drawn what have I drawn so far? I've drawn Bring It Down, which was not really
Because
possible.
I started this off the board.
Tempting Target, that one was kind of doable. Assassinate was not happening. Investigate Signals was when I scored. Teleport Over was when I scored. Hiding Lens is physically impossible. Capture Enemy Outpost is physically impossible. And Engage on all fronts are physically impossible.
Which is
So-
rough, but it's because of game state, not necessarily because of the draw.
I have 2 more, one more turns?
One more turn.
One more turn to try and score some secondaries?
Yep.
That's kind of possible.
So what's really big here is what am I going to draw? So, get Area Denial. That's very good for me.
Yeah.
And Extend Battle Lines, also super good for me.
All solid ones.
That's very good. Okay, so
Piling like this.
we both gain a CP. And okay. Actually, I'm not below half over there, so I'm good. No need to battle. But
No, you're
he
at
is.
half, though, so you do have to roll battle
I think it's below.
No, it should be at or below.
Where is that in this? Core concepts? Oh, actually, I can search.
Yes, you can. Morale!
Battleship. Or no, it's not. What is it called? Is it Morale?
I think it's Battle Shock. I think it's Battle Shock.
Is it one word? That oh no. No, it's not. Is it Battle Shock? Or are we just calling it something weird?
We might be.
Saving throw, battle, or no, would it be in the command phase?
Maybe?
Core concepts, mission, armies, engagement range, battlefield, measures, during visibility, not battle. The battle round, command phase, battle shock. Why is it not pull up? Okay, so that is below half strength.
Below. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason I thought it was at or below.
So, and I started with 10, so I'm good. Let's go ahead. I have to stay fighting over there. It's just super shitty. Okay, so, and I'm fighting over there. I got that. First off, where is the center of the battlefield?
Do you have to stay in the center yet again with that unit?
No. Oh. So there's that.
Okay. Let's start working on some stuff. So you potentially are going to be coming that way. So we're going to fall back here. Not a ton, just a little bit, so I can still keep my shots on Mr. Reanimator, because you can't advance and charge, right? You can't advance and charge?
No, I don't believe so.
So I'm safe there, so we're going to do that. We have these fellas. Can't leave. I mean, I could make a desperate. No. Be silly. Silly Billy. Okay. Spending a lot on Trajan's Blob killing this unit, which is, it is doable, and without the Reanimator, it's better odds.
But the Reanimator's still here.
Well, if I kill it before,
Oh, yeah.
which I think is actually relatively doable. Do have to be careful though. Don't want to get myself into any sort of trouble.
That's a good idea. It would be bad to get yourself in trouble.
And you're just gonna pull away from me if I shoot you. So that's not ideal either. But I also don't want you sneaking onto this point and being gross.
I will do every single one of these things if you have me.
I know, so we're not gonna allow that to
I
happen.
have been thinking about what I'm going to do with this warrior brick.
I know you have. Alright, we'll have to fix this for you later. Sad. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so here we are. Oh, but just in case, I want to ensure things are gonna happen. So we're there. Okay, let's bring back one wound to McGee. So center of the battlefield is there. He is going to come into
Hanging out.
cover here, which I mean, he's a wounded boy, but there he is. Okay. What other movement? So they moved. We're fighting, happy about it. They're happy over there. Okay. And my area denial, gonna have extend. Let's make sure I didn't just fuck myself. We're good. Extend battle lines. Oh, that's some money. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do shooting phase.
Okay.
We're gonna put all of our shots into that guy.
I don't know if this unit can really be seen as very well through the obscuring. Some of them can, but like it's gonna be like that.
So just Trajan and the dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So Trajan, 2 hits, strength 5, 5s, but I'm on the point. 1 wound, AP 2.
2.
What you do in cover?
Yeah.
Nice.
Take it.
3 damage.
Been a pain. Taking 2.
Then Guardian Spear, misses 1, hits 1, doesn't wound, on the point, doesn't wound. Okay.
Do I spend the CP to reanimate? Yeah, I'm gonna spend a CP to reanimate.
Okay.
Oh look, it's up to full.
Everything this tank has at that. So,
We'll see if that was worth it.
little shots. No extras. 2 wounds, AP 1.
Okay, getting light cover through there. So 3. Same bow.
Okay, big shots. Everything. No auto wins.
It's important to get not miss a bunch of them.
And 12, so 2s. Rerolling. Because of twin linked beloved. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. 3 of them at AP 3 though.
We're getting light cover, so it's gonna be 5s. Save 1. How much damage, boss?
I will spend a CP on that 2. Oh my god, gosh. Alright, so it's gonna be 7, 8, 9. So odds are you probably live.
I could roll bad. I don't roll bad. It's at 2.
Okay.
Oh, Reanimator, you joyous, joyous thing.
Very good. Ah! No 1. Yes, okay. There's my hope there. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the charge phase, and Trajan's unit is going to come and punch you, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
So 4-inch charge.
You make it.
I do. And that's actually okay, because I didn't really want to leave I want to be able to stop some stringing, hopefully. So I've got 4 inches, which will allow me to get piles in, which is, I need to move for piles in. So I have to be very careful here. I do have models on the point. Oh, I camera.
No. Woo. Scary.
I know. I was
Scary.
like, what was that noise? Sorry, camera. You got to really look at my butt there for a bit. Alrighty. And sorry, but we found our answer.
Okay. So then 4, which should, so if he's not, so it's just 1 damage attacks, and that's okay. Because you do have Feel Pains.
I do have 4 Pains, yes.
Okay, so then we got,
I would leave a bunch on the point. There's a world where I reanimate onto that point in my command phase. Like I would leave a bunch actually on the point. Like at least 4.
I do have 4.
So what I'm going to tell you, if you don't one-shot the squad, I'm going to put a Necron warrior right here, and then in my command phase, I'm going to revive a bunch onto the point.
Do I think you have to still revive into unit coherency though?
Yes, but I'll be able to. It's not unit coherency that I have to revive into. It's within that.
I do
2
believe
inches.
so. I do believe it has to be. You have to do a triangle.
Yes, it is. But what I can do is I can revive a Necron warrior
Here, right there, yeah.
right, and then with its base size, I can then do it because it's a.
So
32.
it'd have to be within 2. So we probably would have to go here.
Oh,
And
no,
then
no.
you'd have to go.
It could be within 2 of this.
But it has to be within 2 of 2.
Yes,
Because
but
I
but
was
I
listening
get
to all the
create
TOs
that.
talk about it.
I get to create that with the warriors. So
Okay.
like if you kill 2 of them at least in this melee, which hopefully you kill at least 2 of the melee,
Yeah.
then I can just do like a ton Necron, like a pile right here, all within that 2 inch, and then I can do it again right here in my command phase because I revive in my command phase as well.
Okay.
So that's what I'm warning you of. Be careful. Leave a bunch. You can stop me easily because the max I can get is about 7. So you want to have at least like 14-ish OC here. Or
You
else I
also,
can
if you want your thing to work, are gonna have to take it on these guys, right? If you want
Yes.
your no pains and stuff.
which I likely won't. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah.
Actually, because if I kill, I mean, you can kill from here, of course.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Okay. This is, man.
Necron warrior bricks are fun. They're very fun.
I actually think if I don't gamble with all of my guys, I think I don't kill you.
The issue is on average you don't kill me anyway. So it's
12 attacks from Trajan, a whole 10 brick at 5 attacks apiece. It's 50. So
yeah.
50.
We're gonna assume you
62
hit
attacks.
all, right?
With
then we're
exploding
going to-
sixes.
Yeah.
62
That's why
attacks.
we're assuming you hit all, right? Because you get you 1s, but then exploding 6s. So you hit all, right? And then we roll into the wound step. I guess if you leave 1 guy on for rerolls, then it's 45 attacks. But if you leave 1 guy on 45 attacks, on average you miss about 3. So that gives me 40 saves. So yeah, with the Feel No Pain, I do survive. But only with the Feel No Pain. I
And
don't
average
survive
rolling.
off of. Yeah, and dead average rolling. If I spike, it could be way more on 4 up and vulnerables. But that's why I'm saying
But
be
if
careful.
I kill enough, like, yes, you could leave. It'd be interesting. But the more you kill,
You also, if you
how
go,
much? What's the max you can bring back?
in this phase, it would be 6, 7, 8, 9. It would be 9, but then it would be another 9 next phase. So it would be a max of 18. No, 19, because it's +1 in addition for the stratagem. So I can literally bring the unit back from death.
So I think the key then, if I have my 4-inch charge, is going to be to make a really weird string.
Yes, I completely agree. I would even say you could bring this one more this way.
Yeah, because from where he was.
And
so,
then just like,
and then
I would,
he's gonna be they're gonna be my anchor.
yeah.
So then he'll be there to not allow anyone to get on the point.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go here
Yeah.
To ensure my string, because then I can mess around.
Yep.
Because then you're gonna have a really hard time getting more models on the point than me right there, like
Oh,
that, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to have a very difficult time.
Okay. Still doable if it possibly, but.
It requires very specific things to happen on my end, which is unlikely.
And the rules don't actually say on the charge that you have to attempt to move base to base.
Yeah.
It's in your pile and in your
Consolidate,
consolidation.
yep, so you have to.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna, okay, so then, yes, so now that's my charge there. I don't have any other charges I'm going to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do our piling. This is important. So
we're gonna go touch base to base here, touch base to base there, He's gonna pile in just a little bit to keep my coherency
Yep.
and stop anyone from going through there.
Makes sense.
'Cause I don't think you can reanimate over enemy units.
I guess I can reanimate over. Like if I was right here, I could reanimate right here, but I can't. Like I'm stuck at the 2 inches, right? And as long as you do this, I can't. There's not enough room for me to. Ooh, sorry. There's not enough room for me to I can technically reanimate over, but I can't reanimate over that because it's too many to reanimate over.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna try this. So I'm losing out on. Well, I actually could potentially get this guy to fight and keep my.
No, he still won't be fighting.
Oh no, yeah, because he's going there, so no, so we'll just keep it. I gotta make sure I'm still within my 2. So then, yeah, so then he'll just stay where he's at. Where he was. Which I think was like right there. He's in this guy. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do exploding 6s, and Trajan's gonna proc his 12 attacks.
Makes sense.
And we will swing with him first.
Okay.
Yes. And yes.
Yes, sir.
So 12 attacks. Okay. So hitting on 2s. Okay.
Stays the
Couple
same.
drops. But exploding 6s, so back in. Very nice. And then
Moving on to.
yep. Rerolling any 1s.
There are a few.
Nice. So 12 at AP, I think 3 on his attacks. But let me double check really quick. Because that actually probably matters.
3. 6 warriors die.
Like 3 damage apiece. And then we'll do the swords next.
I'm gonna have to pull away.
Do you? Yeah, otherwise you're gonna lose your boy over there. Well, he won't lose. He won't leave till the end because all the fighting happens at once. Then,
I don't like doing it, but I'm going to do it. Oh wait, why did I pull 12?
I don't know. I was like, bro. Just like, I mean, I'll be happy with it, but okay. Let's see. All right. So then
More return. Sorry about that.
we'll do Sentinel Blades. 5 attacks apiece. 10.
They're gonna have to probably be pulled anyway, but
I will lose 3, but put 2 back.
okay. He's rolling down 3, he's rerolling.
Okay, so that's gonna be 7 at AP2.
Take one of them.
Ooh, very good spike.
Feel no pain on there? None.
Very good. Ooh. Okay. Then axes. Let's see. So I've got 5 attacks. Got 4 axes or 4 spears. I have 2 misses,
No
only
sixes.
1 6. So I actually lose 1, so that's pretty bum. And then strength 7, so 3s. Rerolling. Praise the Lord, because that was actually
Kill like no warriors. if that happens.
horrendously atrocious.
Actually kill like no warriors at all.
Okay. Yeah,
That's much better.
much better. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, 15, 16. 16 at AP2.
4 of them vulnerable.
Ooh, so that's a little below average.
6. 9 of them. Gonna have to start rolling on some murder buckets. We'll roll on this murder bucket. Exit 1. He dies. Then I'll do this murder bucket. Then paints them both. Takes 1 damage. Funeral paints them both.
Ooh.
Takes 1 damage. Dies. Then I have to pull 3. 1, 2. Guess this one doesn't break coherency. So 3.
Okay.
then I will use free CP to reanimate. I don't actually.
Do I do that? Do you do that before consolidation or after?
After. So
Okay.
you get to consolidate first.
Nice. So we will do that. We have to go towards the closest enemy or towards the closest objective.
How does that work?
Closest enemy, but if there's not an enemy, then consolidate. Or sorry, no. It's either if you can get on an objective with the consolidate, or if you can get into combat with a new combat and you killed your opponent. So I guess you actually can't consolidate. Because you would have to kill your opponent or be able to get on an objective that you're not currently on.
Okay. So you have to completely kill your opponent this edition?
Yeah, though we could check. Since I'm a little vague on it, so I see no reason not to.
After you're finished making all of its melee attacks, it consolidates. Okay, so I get to move. But you can move each model that's not already in base-to-base contact with ammo up to 3 inches.
I guess actually I can pull out of coherency, can't I? Since I'm about to reanimate. So I'm
But
actually going
that
to...
I'll still get to consolidate though, so because he wasn't there, he was here. Let's see.
Though I actually kind of want to be in combat because I want to bonk you with
If these
my
conditions
overlord.
cannot be met, then each model in the unit can instead make a consolidation move towards the closest
Gonna pull
objective. Okay, so I
this.
get
Good pull like that. Big pile of warriors.
so okay, this is interesting. So a unit must be able to end these moves within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, and in unit currency, or with an objective marker and so with a unit currency. So you can move towards an objective marker,
Which is good.
so I'm already on an objective marker there. So this guy, I don't think, I don't know what it's gonna be. This guy can, so he's gonna go here.
Okay.
This guy, I think he can. It's just very thin, like barely, which is important. I gotta keep my guys on this point. And then these guys,
What is the benefit of staying in combat with you right now?
It's actually only downsides because these two get to bonk you. And it's 12-3-3 for the profile, and then 6 attacks of
because
just
I have to go towards them.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So, and
At least
then,
you're staying in combat.
yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got to move, and I got to keep my currency, which I have. So,
Okay, so cool.
so that will leave me still with 12 models on the point. You're going to be really hard pressed to get that many.
So, spend a CP to reanimate. It's free though.
Okay.
It's going to be 2d3 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, so 7. 6, 7. Start moving the break this one.
Do say. Let me read that just one more time.
That's a big block. So here's the core points. Consolidate move, up to 3 inches. Every model that moves must end closer to the closest enemy model and in base-to-base combat with the enemy model if possible. The unit must end its unit currency within engagement range. If any of the above are not possible, each model can move towards the closest objective marker, but this must result in the unit being within range. So I can move towards the objective marker. That's how I'm reading it.
Yeah. And maybe I'm wrong, but
He was, because he can't do that because he was.
Because
I know you can't pile in out of engagement range.
yes,
Towards an objective.
yes.
Because you can only, because this is technically closer than the objective, so you have to pile in this way. These guys, they can pile in like you did because the objective was closer than the enemies. But in this scenario, this would have to pile in this way because it's.
Go ahead and just read this for me.
Oh, for sure.
Just I read it out loud, but I want to be sure because I'm like, because either way, I'm still gonna hold this point.
Yeah.
but I'm fine going this way if I need to. Because maybe I'm doing the read too much into something and I'm.
So pretty much what's happening is there's actually like an order of operations.
Okay.
You have to move into an engagement range of an enemy.
Okay.
If you cannot move within engagement range of an enemy, then you may consolidate onto a point if you were not
Which
on a point.
I don't actually think. Are you right up against the wall?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so I was able to go here into
Yeah.
engagement range.
Mm.
I think, right?
Yes.
Or is
yeah,
it
you are.
base to base?
It's engagement range, it says.
At this
specifically.
point, though?
Mm,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Because I think the wall, if I'm wall to wall,
Yeah.
that counts, right?
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, but then
But then but do all the rest of the units have to go that way? Or
Only if they're not in engagement range, then they can. If they can get an engagement range, they have to do that. But then if they can't get an engagement range, then they can
opt only if they end on an objective.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I mean, like I said, this will be on YouTube, so people can read a little more if they want to. But I really do believe that's how it reads.
Yeah. No, I think so too.
Okay.
So then we're gonna do our fight first over here.
Yep.
We'll do the Overlord first. Make sure we're all base to base. We weren't, because we should be. Okay. Overlord first. It's on 2s. It's on 3s. Nope. 3. Pretty good.
I think that guy's very dead.
would guess so. And I do have to spend CP for the +1 strength, I think. I think I'd probably do here. Yeah, you always do that every single time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's gonna be 18 at AP2, AP3.
Yeah, even the rare rules agree. Or not rare, but rule commentary. So interesting. Okay, so
18
how many?
at AP3.
Oh, okay. He does a damn good job, but he does die. All right.
Goodbye, friend.
Ballin'.
Okay.
I don't get to accelerator pilot, so
My attacks.
yeah.
What's the barge at?
5.
You should die.
You can
Okay.
do this. I have faith in you.
Like 6. No, Zach.
Oh boy.
Come on.
So you always roll
There it
5
is. Yeah.
3 mortals. Down to
So,
2.
yep. So 3 mortals. All right. Then all of the. I do roll really good on my 6s.
You do.
For that guy, at least. Okay. So let's see. So then spears. 6. Zap. Okay. Then 5s is a lot of dice.
You'll probably get him. If you don't, it's unfortunate because you rolled kind of poor. Is that 3, 4? That's better.
5.
5. 1, 2.
That's
I get a
more likely. You just gotta fail 1. There you go.
Oh yeah. Stupid ass kid. No.
Okay, finally got it.
Finally, we're free of the Ghost Ark's eternal violence.
Living. Okay, we'll start it that way. All right.
Okay, so then we've got some attacks here.
Okay.
First, the Void Scythe. 2s into 2s, because I'm strength 12 with mortals on 6s. So first, 1 at AP 4, 3, AP 3. And then 3 mortals.
Okay, we'll take 1.
Then, the stars are right. 2s into 2s, each successful wound is D3 mortals.
Okay.
So you're just going to take 4 D3 mortals. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 mortals.
Duty. All right, so 1 will die, and we'll just ship that over.
Oh yeah. Slowly whittling you down.
And then I think.
Now you're out of engagement range. So. And then Economic Doomstalker.
Oh yeah.
1 at AP 0. Come on, fail it, fail it, fail it.
Good.
One day we'll get it.
All right, so I will get Extend Battle Lines for 5 VP, and I will get Area Denial for 5 VP.
Because what was Extend Battle Lines required?
I had to hold my back and 1 in the middle.
Okay, very nice.
And then Area Denial is that you're not within 6 inches of the center, which luckily you killed yourself.
Yes.
And then
See.
me being there. So
Makes sense.
that'll get me 10, which is very needed. That will
Cool.
bring it very close again. Alrighty, cool. So that'll be gone. We're going into the top of round 5. As it stands, for everybody watching, Nick's at 47, and I am at 52. And going into top round 5, you will get 15 though,
I will, yes.
which is important. Though, you only really get 10 out of that.
Extend Battle Lines and Defend Stronghold.
Ooh.
Some
very
good secondaries.
I think defense stronghold's 8.
The end of your turn, if you control one or more objective markers in your own deployment zone, and you also control one or more objective markers in no man's land, the second mission achieved, you score 5 VP.
And then but the defense stronghold, which is at the end of my turn,
Is I just have to hold my home point.
and you get 8 for that?
I don't think so.
What do you get for that? 5? 2. How much?
3.
3? Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
That is a lot of points, which is happy for me. Because I need a lot of points as it stands. That's something that I am in need of.
I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick while you do
Two
your
things.
movement and stuff.
Sounds good to me. So also, Warriors reanimate. Same with Lich Guard. Murder bucket. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. Yes. Come forward. Forward. That. That.
Pretty fast.
We're gonna try and kill you.
Whoa.
Tabling time.
Okay.
We won it this time. And how much CP you have? 1. This unit can't fight first. That's important. Oh, and they reanimate too. Wow! We got our 1 Lich Guard.
The invincible Lich Guard. I mean, they are pretty tough.
The fight first was interesting. I kind of like the 5 at Fiona Pain. I might go back to using that. We'll see.
My first is winning you, is getting you this though right now.
Yeah, it's been so good. It's been so good.
And the 5 field pain you didn't need.
No, I didn't.
So that's what I'm saying. I think the fight first is actually more important.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. I want to also gain to CP. I really want to kill some units this turn. That's my goal. To kill some things. Want to kill some things. This unit's not in light cover. Guaranteed score that as long as we don't charge, if we don't kill enough, because we hold that. We're going to get a bunch of points this turn, which is going to be really nice. We're going to start.
You should get, yeah, because it's going to be very hard, because you also have to think, so you don't get Defense Stronghold until the end of my turn.
Yeah.
So, and it's only 3 points, but it is important that you.
Keep the line.
Because I've only scored 30 on primaries so far, and you've capped your primaries.
Yes, and that's what's winning me the game, as it stands.
Yeah.
Dude's
It's
there.
57 to 52.
Can only shoot that unit, so it's going to shoot that unit, but then it's going to shoot God's Flare in there. So, it's going to be 3 shots, plus 3. You still have 10, right?
No, I do have 10. Yes, I do have 10.
So force. 2 twos. So it's going to be 3 at AP3.
Okay. Or 2 at everything?
Sorry, 2. Yeah, 2 at AP3.
Save 1, take 1. How much?
Kill that shield boy. 3 damage.
Oh, it's a 3 damage, remember? Okay.
And then the God's Flare into that loud auto-winning 6s. So force. Rolling 2 at AP0.
Not today.
Oh, you bastard. And then we will shoot far away as 18. Yes. None in light cover, which is nice. Gonna spend the CP to reroll all wounds. 1, 2, 3.
Who's shooting me?
Huh?
Who's shooting me?
All the these gauss right here.
Oh, okay. I will get some cover against those bad boys if I take them on these, but that's dangerous because then you could take my point. So we'll see.
Yes.
no taking of the point cannot be allowed.
So actually, no. We should check this, because I remember reading this really in depth with Art of War. Ruins do not give it if you're partially obscured by it. It's only forests and one other thing. So we should check that.
It's not necessarily the thing that gives it. It's if you just cannot wholly see the unit.
So I actually checked that, and there's a tag in each terrain piece which says what it can give, and it's in the core book. It's easier on the paper. So do we have a core book somewhere close?
Yeah. Go to train.
Yeah.
Because
it's weird. It's really weird, but it's very specific.
This is ruins.
Yeah.
And ruins are the one.
Yeah.
Cannot see over this train feature.
It's right here. Balance cover each summer each second. Train feature.
We're not fully visible.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, no, it's still there. Then I might need to change my movement too. I don't think there's actually any way.
As long as I can put, and it's for the defender to decide when wounds are allocated. That's how that works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as long as I can keep one unit somewhat obscured, I will get to make cover saves on that.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to decide now what I want to do. 50-50. I don't want to do this. Because I could shoot the warriors first. That's an option. It's a solid option.
What shooting?
This unit was going to shoot, but now I'm considering it because I don't even know if I want to shoot like that, because I guess it's no, because if I get a bunch of wounds through, it's really nice.
Because I actually think there's a world that even if you don't charge, if you don't kill this whole unit, I actually can win the game just from not doing anything.
Yeah. You have to draw really good secondaries though.
No, I think I'm actually ahead of you in points right now.
So you have 57.
You've had 30.
I have 52 and you have 57.
Yeah.
I've been scoring my secondaries, and this is all you can score after that. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I'm gonna most likely score 10.
Yeah.
So if you get 8, you're at 57 right now.
So pretty much I have to charge the warrior blob on. I need to kill enough and then charge the warrior blob onto the point to take it from you, which is very doable, to be fair. Interesting. Okay. Yes. Okay. So then I'm going to, because as long as I can get more objective control on there than you, I'm good. That's all I need to do. I'm actually going to.
Luckily, Bo, it does say by model, not unit. So I still believe the way we are reading it is correct.
What's he asking?
Oh, the moving on to an objective. Luckily, it actually played no factor at all into that turn.
Makes sense, yeah.
So it's actually not that big of a deal. But in regards to other games, we can look at some more.
On the warrior brick is how I do this, because warrior brick, I'm fully visible to you. So I'm just going to spend a reroll wounds on that brick.
Okay. Well, that actually may not be true.
Why can you do that?
Well, it's this guy you need to be able to see, and this guy might be in trouble.
There's movement on both of these. Because I didn't actually move them. But
And then there's...
it's... I don't. I think that it needs to be fully visible to the unit, not fully visible to each model.
Okay. That's... You only get away with that with tanks.
Okay, 3s.
So many dice.
Yes, I am volleying giant piles.
Oh, this is AP0, right? No, it's AP1.
It's AP1, yeah. Just reroll wounds. So not a lot of hits.
That's a lot of misses.
Not roll, I don't think. Depends on which roll, kind of bad. Oh, that was actually not a very good roll. 5-0 roll. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 17 at AP1. So it'll just be 3 as well.
13, 14, 15, 17.
Nice.
Kill a good amount.
think you get 2. Because no one's wounded. So that. Well, we'll see. So, actually, yeah. So, I mean, that was a very good amount of fails, actually. So let's see. So, let's take it on. Let's take it on this spear guy first.
Okay.
And then we'll take it on this spear guy next.
Okay.
And then that's keeping my coherency. So I think I have to throw it on this shield.
Then this unit, you'll be getting light cover into this though. Threes, exploding 6s into 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Resolve. 4s, rerolling 1s. $16 at AP1.
Oof. Alright, that's a lot better. That's way better.
Oh, yeah.
So I shall fail 2.
Okay. Check.
I don't have to worry about the 2-man coherence anymore.
You don't.
I didn't have to last turn either.
You're set now.
So I'm actually gonna keep my spearman or my swordsman. I'm gonna lose a spearman because I don't have to worry about it.
Makes
And
sense.
then this guy will be at 2.
1. Okay.
Or no, he'll be at 1 because I had to take an additional round.
Mm-hmm. And then I need to check. Whoops, no. Okay. And then we have a little bit of pew-pewing, 2 atomizer beams from him. Atomizer beams I've never used before. It's 3, 6, 4s. It's gonna be on 4s. It's gonna be 2 at AP2.
Oh, he dies. Okay, and then
1 takes 1 damage.
It's true. Which I guess we will give it to. What do you have to save up to shoot? Is that?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
A spear. Then this is interesting. Charges. Can 4 Custodes and that kill an entire brick of Lich Guard? It's an interesting question. But you don't have 5 first and you can't get it, so.
Because I think it is. Is it 2 spears or 1 CP?
It's 2 CP. Yeah, then we're charging with both. Wow, goodness.
You and Super.
Okay, and then the warrior brick is charging you. Wow. Guess I can charge actually through there. From there, we're able to get this. So we go like this. Like this. I actually don't. I'm okay because I will always hold that point. So then. Cool. Okay. Then I don't have to worry about any interrupts. Reanimator has to stay there. Once these warriors come, roll to 10. So they're making pretty solid headway. Actually, we want the murder buckets to be first because they actually do stuff. This one will come here. This one will come here. Okay, so they're going to use their free stratagem and they're going to spend it on +1 strength, +1 AP, which the warriors will get to, which is hilarious. And then we're going to start with Orkin.
I'm going to do -1 to hit for my ability.
Makes sense.
And then, really quick, sorry. Just ignore modifiers. Okay, cool. Go for it.
So, Orkin first. It's going to be 3s and 2 5s. Okay, it's going to be 1 at AP4.
Okay. So we'll save
Saving
it.
it. And then a bunch of warriors. Which is going to be 20.
Then one attack base.
Yeah, I think so. I assume 1. Not, they're actually brutal in melee.
No, this one's sad. That's true. 40 attacks would be a lot.
Because these are AP1. So, like.
So I ignore that
strategy.
modifier. Right?
Huh?
No, not to saving throws. Not to saving throws.
No, everything.
Well, actually,
says
no,
excluding
yeah.
saving throws on it.
but damage and stuff like that. But yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at AP1.
Okay.
Kills one boy.
Oh, I rolled too many. Let me see. 2 wounds. I'm just gonna reroll because I rolled 6. Okay. Which will probably be worse off for me. Yeah, so I still failed 2. So I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll one of those.
Okay.
Because you have still more stuff coming, right?
Yeah.
Ah. Alright, so he
The
goes.
Overlord. That fucks up coherency with Trajan.
Yeah, which doesn't happen till the end of the turn though. And I should be able to make moves.
Oops. It's gonna be 1 at AP. No, it's gonna be 3 mortals.
Okay. Take 1.
Just take 1, yeah. And then Lidgard. Touching. Oh, touching. Touching. Let's see, actually, can I bring him? No. Okay. It's going to be. Actually, I guess they have to base.
So this guy, I think he might be out of coherency, this fell.
Which one?
This guy right here. If he wants to truly base.
Yeah, he's still.
But he's not based right now though.
Oh yeah, no, he won't be able to base. Let me see if I can.
And stay in coherency. That's what I was saying. Even I think if you leave it like that, I think that makes it just outside of 2. Yeah.
No, we're still there. Even then, I guess I could just.
You just gotta be careful if you gotta keep your triangle. I think they're
That's
leaving.
true. So I guess this unit has to stay right there, and that one can come forward like
a little
that.
bit. Yep, yep.
Cool. Threes into 4. Four at AP2.
Save them all. Oh no, except for 3. So 1 dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Nice. All right. We will then fight with those guys.
Go on.
Because I don't think you have anybody else over here, right? No. Yep. So fight with them. So we're gonna do. How many wounds those guys have? 2.
Yeah, they have 2 pieces.
But no filament.
No feeling.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do our 5 attack. Oh, do our 5 attacks. And then wounding on strength 6, so 3s. Oh,
You saw a bunch of
I did.
6s almost there.
3
One
and,
vulnerable. Save them all.
on your invulnerable. Okay, cool. And then 15. Okie doke. And then 3s. Oh no, betrayal. Okay, 6, AP2.
Take 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think we want to stay in engagement because we like engagement. Can I do that without? I guess brings me to 7. Is it 7 or less, or is it 7 or more?
That's 8 right now.
No, I have one more to
Yeah.
pull.
Okay. It's 7. It's 7 or less. Well,
Perfect. That makes
well,
it
let's double check.
easy. Yeah.
Because I think
It's
it's.
important to check here. It is important to check.
Let's see. Supremacy, coherency. Okay, I'm actually not liking the search feature. It's not working.
No, it is kind of a struggle.
What's going on here? Okay, so core concept. Unit coherence.
Also, he was getting moved.
No, it does have to be 2 for 7.
God, 2 for 7.
7 plus.
Then we don't get to stay in engagement. We just replace him right there, which honestly is fine.
Yeah.
No big deal.
So we'll let me pile in a little bit,
Yeah.
which is okay.
Nope. There was a lich guard right here.
Oh.
He needs to be one pulled then, and this one right here needs to be one that's hanging out.
So we're gonna keep our coherency, but come near you basically, and he's just gonna. So there you got 3 inches. He's just gonna come around the side of this.
Makes sense.
Which actually allows us to stay in combat. Yeah, that should keep everybody where they are.
Yeah.
Want to stay in combat. Okay, cool. Right. Either like that, so I keep moving 2. It does.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So that should be that. Scoring for you. You'll get your. Oh, actually, I have more fighting too.
You do?
So Mr. Trajan. Battleforge. Oh, I'm looking at him. Melee attack 6. 2. 2. So
5?
yep, 5 at AP 2. And these are 3 damage apiece.
Okay. Then the others.
We got some Sordos. Let's see. Two. And that was 3. And then 3s. 5 more. Maybe 2. This thing.
We're done.
Stay sticky. How about you stay sticky? Sorry, everybody.
Okay. Go.
Then choppers. All hit. 3 more wounds.
2 more. Go.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's the.
Was there a character in that blob over there? Oh, but I couldn't see him, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Okay. Cute.
Got. Then that is the turn. Beginning of your command phase, I'm reanimating.
Makes sense. And for you, you'll get behind enemy battle lines because you'll take this from me. And then I have to make some decisions with coherency. So let me see.
No, did I do that? Yeah, I had to have done that. Can you see me?
Yes, we both do. Okay.
You are going to hold 1.
I scored at the end. So let me see. I think.
Also, Trajan.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm deciding right now. He's gonna lose.
Yeah, he does.
Because, well, he doesn't have to. I can choose a 3.
You could, yeah.
I'm
You
just
could
trying
choose
to
the 3.
decide what I want to do. I think I'm gonna choose the 3 just in case I have to fall back to the center for something.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Important. Send battle lines. We like that. That's actually really good. Wait.
I think that's your already done pile.
No, that's that. I think I scored those 2 last time, right?
You did,
So,
yeah.
So capture enemy outpost, which is cool, but not very good. Investigate signals. Nice. Okay, so
I think you can do investigate signals,
I can because I got this guy in the corner.
which is, I think you'll only be able to get 2, but
That's all right. Okay, cool. So beginning of turn, I will fall back with this unit
okay.
that's in combat, and I will take this point from you.
I don't think that one can get on the thing.
I'm pretty sure he can. Yeah, because even if he stays out of coherency, he's gonna go right here, which will put him on the point.
Because you have to, 6 would put it like this.
Because I can technically be inside walls.
No, you can only end inside a wall when you're finishing a charge move to stop impossibles. And he was back here. He was up against here.
Well,
so
no, he was
can
right
get
up against the wall. I moved him right up against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then a 6 gives you, yeah, no, but you'll, because engagement range.
True.
Yeah, you'll have to
Well,
charge
I
if you
actually
want
think
to.
I can get on it. I actually think I can. If we look at like,
We put
because I
6
think if I go right
there.
into the corner right there, like right into the corner, I think I
The
can.
issue is the objective loops like this.
Yeah, 1 inch. So yeah, that's what I'm
So you
saying.
wouldn't be able to get on it
I think
without
if I go,
engagement.
well, I think if I go right into the corner, because if we look at engagement, I know we're not moving him. I think if I go right into the corner, I can actually be on it.
But that would be within engagement range of him, is what I'm saying.
Well, I have to be in an inch. This is an inch right here. So that's what I'm saying. That I think if I go right onto the corner, I think I
But your
can
base won't fit in there. What I'm saying is,
Oh.
watch, like your base, for you to go right like this to be on the
No,
objective.
I just need to go right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, unfortunate. So if I do that, or actually, I can do that. I will. I think I can desperate. Oh, but I think I
Yeah,
still
you
fall
still
into the
can't.
same.
Yeah.
Same problem.
And actually, now that I think about it, oh yeah, no, yeah, you could. But
Because how much are these guys?
2 piece.
2 piece? 1 CP. Don't think I have any way to make me count as more, do I? What is
Actually, no, they might be. I think the character is 2 and the dude is 1. Yeah, character is 2, so it's 3 in total.
C2. Because what if there's just no way.
You're gonna have to
Past
get.
that.
And you could try and kill them, like you could pile in forward and then consolidate forward, but you also have to survive it, which is difficult.
It's actually not that difficult.
So,
Okay.
On your fallback,
I'm not playing that, but that's not that
Sorry.
difficult. Got Trajan here. And I've got random dude in a building.
building man, building man.
So, actually, I need to make some decisions. So, you're going to get 3, because I'm not going to take that.
Yeah, it'll be
So
5
I'll
and
put you
3
at
for 8
50.
total.
Yeah. So, I'll put you at. So, 8 plus 7 is 15, so you'll be at 65.
It'll be a 75-point game for me, cap.
Yes, 75 cap. No more. Then I will be at. So, if I do get that, that'll put me at 2. With potential to get 5 if I take that from you. And then for primaries at least. And I'll have 5 for sure. So let's see. So 17, 19, 23. 10 plus
35.
5. So that will be. So it'll be 68, right?
Yeah. It'll be 68 with the plus 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, sorry.
I'm just gonna math it like this. 35 plus 23 is 58 plus 10, so it'll be 68 with the plus 10.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So
Yeah.
68. So even with 5 more,
Yeah.
I think I'm at 73.
Yes, sir.
Because I have no way to get to that back point. Ah. Well,
This is
sir.
a very close
Yes.
game either way.
Oh. Let's see. And then there's a big question here. And I feel my battle shock. Even at the 2, yeah, because that'd be 5. So even at 10, 40, no, there's no way. I don't think, because I feel my battle shock. So even if I keep it. Oh, actually, I'm not. What? That's 5. And what am I trying to do?
You're gonna get 2
I
off
have
of
to go to
investigation.
capture. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do actually really quick? Before I make any other big moves, I'm gonna sack my CP to draw a new one.
Okay, that's a good call.
Gauge at all fronts. Now that's something I could do. But I don't think that really saves me too much, because what do I get for it? I get 4. Because
Trajan has to survive, because you have to have 3 to even score it.
1, 2, and I've got the guy in the building. So,
And it scores for 2 or 3, I believe, base. 3,
it's 4.
1.
4 for the full quarter now.
Yeah, and Trajan has to live, which could happen. It's very possible, actually.
So yeah, so Trajan's gonna fall back. And he's going to fall back onto the objective and cover here.
Okay.
This 1 wound dude is going to fall back.
1 CP Overwatch.
Yep. On the 1 wound dude or on this guy?
1 dude.
Okay. Well, maybe Trajan won't fall back then, because you're going to hit me, right? So actually, Trajan won't fall back, because he potentially could survive, and that will stop your Overwatch. Yeah, so I'm not, no Overwatch. I'm not going to fall back.
Okay.
Keep the Overwatch off. Okay, cool. So that'll be that.
Actually, when he elects to Overwatch, I might shoot with this unit, if they could see.
I don't think they could from where he was, right underneath your dice.
2 can, but like I don't know if I want to. Maybe 1, but I don't know if I even want. I'm doing stuff. I'm just not going to, because it's. I don't think I can very well.
Okay. There's that.
Actually, what am I talking about? Overwatch with the Doomstalker.
Yeah, because it can even if it's in combat.
Yeah. So I guess that's probably the.
If
correct
you're
play.
within range. Got to be within 24, which I
48.
think...
Or I guess
No,
his
it's
is-
Overwatch is 24, and I think I'm outside of it. From
If
what
you
I was
think
right
you are,
underneath
you're
that
good,
dice,
yeah.
yeah. But little guy could potentially. I mean, I don't.
It's a 1 health.
wound, yeah.
But
But
does it actually?
does your CP matter anywhere else for anything else?
You can't charge here. Get to use for free on the warriors.
Can you reanimate on my turn
Yes.
with a CP? Because that will
Yes.
matter.
Yeah, I can. I guess you can only get 2 in combat with them, no matter what. Since these 2 are in combat here. What are you trying to get? I guess is the.
Well, my hope is to take that objective from me, but I don't think that's possible if I only have the 2.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm shooting for, so if I look at it like this,
Yeah.
I'll get my 2, and then I'll get 4,
Yeah.
which will put me at 72. And if there was some way I take that objective,
Yeah.
so I'll be at 72. And if I can somehow get 5 more
Yeah.
if I can get 5 more points at the end of my turn by taking an objective. So
Yeah,
that will
then you
be
can.
that will be the key factor.
So then I'll save my CP since it requires that. So then that is. But I guess you have to be outside of 6 of the center to score engage.
Outside of 3 now.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
That's better.
And I think I am.
Yeah, I'd say you probably can get that pretty easily with him.
Yeah, and then both these guys.
Engage
Yeah.
is much better now, which is important
is,
considering
yes.
it's a draw.
Yep.
And it's what, 3 for
Yep.
4?
3. Yep.
Yeah, the second mission achievement, you score 5 EP. Oh, it's for 2 if it's 3 different table quarters. So if you can get 3 table quarters, it's 2.
I'm in 4. So. Okay.
Can you get? No, I would say you're wholly within.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it all depends on this.
Yeah.
So
I fight first, so it's like.
yeah. So it all depends on that. Yep. So go for it.
Okay, so actually, I can stop it right now just by basing. Because the second I stop, I base, you can no longer pile in.
Because this guy along the wall can pile.
Yeah.
She can get wherever. So like I guess 3 there, and then that only gets me 1. I don't think he can. Yeah, I don't think I can. Because this only moves 10 inches, so there's no way I can advance and get to where I need to go there. Even if I shot.
And I think actually me just basing there just makes it.
It does sound bad, yeah. Well, good game, sir. So you'll win by
GG,
2
sir.
points.
What a close game. I actually thought I was going to lose this game. I'm going to be honest with you. I was very...
I thought I was very much... I think I actually know where I lost this game was when I charged you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have charged because I could have just castled on the point. Actually, probably fallen back to get more cover to make your AP1 not matter.
Yes, yeah, I would have...
And then you could have out-bodied me on the point.
But that's... You're 30, I'm 40 with...
I should want to let you guys know it's 302.
Is that a move cars? Okay. Yeah, okay, cool.
We'll do our quick
Yeah.
top through.
Yeah, because I actually think, and I thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I went, my other thing that lost me the game, this guy's OC 4 or 5. So I fell back with him when I could have guaranteed you not charging me. It was your last turn.
Yeah.
And I could have just got within 12, and then I actually could have come and got on this point.
That makes sense.
Which
Yeah,
would have got me that as well. So I think there's 2 things, and I thought about that, but I was like, and I just, for some reason in my brain, I was thinking it was like turn 4 or something like that. So yeah.
My biggest misplay was early on. I really wanted to see how the Catan did into a 10-man of Custodes, and I think I should have just put it back and let myself charge instead of letting you charge. I was greedy with my Transcendent Catan. I think I should have held him back.
We have the investigate signals points already factored in. So yeah, he takes it by 2. So it was very, very close game. So I'm pretty pleased though, because I feel like this is potentially my hardest matchup, and so like, and other than and I think I played everything else really well except for, like I said, I actually think I probably should have all-in'd with the unit. Because like there is a world though where they kill the whole blob.
I think if you just sat on cover, you took it. I actually think if you held back and sat on cover instead of trying to kill the warrior brick, I think you took this. And the reason is because you're having my damage into you by being in cover, and I have no way to turn off light cover. So you do that, and then all of a sudden, instead of losing 3 guard, you lose 1 guard, which is a big deal. And then 2 more guard are there, and then that's way more bonking into the warriors. That's just really good, right? Yeah, that would be my thought.
Okay. Well, good game. Like I said, no one else of extreme note is playing Necrons. No offense to Chase if you're watching. I mean, Chase could definitely get it. But it's like, hopefully Jason sees this at some point and laughs. So that will be, but like no Art of War players I think are bringing Necrons.
And this army is...
McDougal's probably bringing GSC. I don't know why he wouldn't. He has the army.
He has it painted. He's ready to play it. He's going to bring it. It's like,
yeah.
It will be illogical for him not to. Maybe he really wants to play Tyranids. That could be possible. But
Nurgle is coming. Cat God Moose.
Yeah. All right. Well, so that's it, guys. I lose by 2 points at the end. Really good game. I think it shows that Custodes have a chance. I do think I may have misplayed a little bit with this guy. I think I should have been moving him.
I agree. Yeah. There was a lot of optimization in this game that was like.
Which I think I optimized fine. There were some rules things that you missed, and that was big because you thought you could shoot some stuff and you couldn't. You thought you could do certain things and you couldn't. So I
will say Necrons I'm really happy.
But even with those misses, you still came out.
This army feels like, having played a decent amount of TTS AdMech in 9th, this feels kind of like AdMech. It's got enough complexity. It's less for sure, but it's probably the closest thing in the edition. It's a lot of buff stacking, a lot of manipulating very specific ranges, and in your movement's very important because a unit being misplaced, it's never going to get where it needs to go. After that, a big one was these Lich Guard. I think these Lich Guard were misplayed. They started over here and they ended up over here, which means they were not where they were supposed to. They should have been start in the center. They needed to start in the center so they could then. But the Fight First Lich Guard were amazing. They were what the army needed, to be sure.
Yeah.
So I think the takeaway from this for Custodes players is don't, like, you melee is super good, but sometimes it's better to rely on your saves and your OC.
Yes. But I don't think there's anything else in the game that OCs you off.
Especially, I
Goodness.
think Trajan's Blob, I should switch out one of my spears to a Vexilla. Because it makes all my guys OC3.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. That would make
And I
this-
lose a spear.
That's right, this was only OC 20, so I only needed 10 warriors. Okay, that makes that entire thing way... I thought you had a Vexilla. I was just assuming you had a Vexilla in the squad because they're really good. But if you don't have a Vexilla in the squad, then this becomes easier because I can just brute force those Necron warriors onto that point, and I can be like, kill them, have fun, try, right?
Yeah.
And then you will never kill them because
Exactly.
they're
So,
Necron warriors.
yeah.
This was also hilarious. There was that Ghost Arc getting in combat was
It was, that saved you the game, actually.
I
'cause
really wanted
would've-
him
Yeah.
doing buffs to the warriors, but I was like, he has single activations over here. There's
Yeah.
no more double activations. This Ghost Arc has a new job, and just being a meat shield was a good enough job.
Yeah. I'm actually shocked it took me 3 turns to kill him. So, but
It's
that's
like the
gonna
perfect
happen.
number. It's
yeah.
T9. You didn't have the rerolls from the point. It's got the.
And that was a
full
blunder
combo.
from my point.
Yes,
If I
yeah,
had the
that's right.
rerolls, I would have got him on that first turn.
Oh, 100%.
And I should have just strung 2 back and let it be. So that's
No,
the
you
benefit
did.
of the 9-man. So yeah, but very good game. Well, thank you guys for watching. This will be up on YouTube if you have any more thoughts. We will. I don't know if we're gonna stream again before the Open, but I might. So keep an eye out. It'll probably be Wednesday. It could be Thursday, depending on what Darren and Corwin are doing. So, adios, guys.